Polymorph.
Good evening, Spooktober, everyone. Welcome back. We're here for another night of Raid on Thornbriar Crypt. Tonight is session 3. Let's review very quickly what we've been through so far. The party left the east side of the continent, traveled into the darkness on the west side of the continent, or really most of it. Lost most of the order in a battle, including the Order Master. Oops. Made their way across the continent, eventually reaching Thornbriar Crypt, got in a tussle at the Apple Blood Orchard, and then were invited inside by Lady Thornbriar herself. Hex Ironwood was dragged off for some apparently infraction, knowing the vampires here. Kind of weird. Explains a bit. Who knows? And Faith Gemcrest was later eaten in the labyrinth as the Raging Zenith made its way deeper into the catacombs. And after staying one night's rest here in the center of this maze, the Raging Zenith has, and this is what happened at the very end of last session, just used some spell slots to check on the status of their erstwhile Order member, Melody Whitewind, who is barely alive to the north and down. So that means she's within 1,000 feet, and it means that she's still alive, barely. So in this moment, Raging Zenith, what will you do?
Well, alright, I think we need to make sure Ark can come with us. So if you could do the whole polymorph thing.
Little scary lady ate Faith.
Yeah, we can't fight that. I'm sorry, but
I believe it would be unwise to fight it, yes.
yeah, well.
Faith's funny, not even good meal. Faith friend.
We'll get some payback soon. Let's make with the polymorph and get moving.
I like fly.
That would be you, Loxodon.
So unfortunately,
He's not here yet.
Barrington is not here. So,
All right.
Let's see. How
He's
does
got-
the party want to proceed? Should we assume that we just get a polymorph out of him anyway, since that was our prior solution? Okay.
Yes, I think so. I think that was the plan anyways. Polymorph him and get through this nightmare.
Very good. Let me reach onto his sheet and make some alterations real quick.
You're an owl now. Enjoy. Let's go. I've got a plan to bypass some of this labyrinth. You don't even remember your names because they're not showing.
Yeah.
And the roll call's full of garbage. Gotta find the names. I'm supposed to know everybody's names.
That's true. I can give them to you. You have Morkin, Korrig, Brol, Brutus,
Korrig.
Edric.
Yeah, Korrig, you're gonna bring up the rear. You're the toughest one.
Alright, I can do it.
Fantastic.
Dedrick, Roll, what are you up to?
What am I up to?
Yeah.
I am looking at my hand, shaking it a little bit. Still a little tender from the night before, and keeping an eye on everybody. Making sure everybody's in sight at all times.
Yeah.
I'm looking around at every fucking entrance to this little place.
All right.
Give me some
We
perception checks. Give me
We don't have the bubble up anymore, do we?
No, not anymore. It went down.
No. But then in that case, I'm looking down yonder.
Yeah, no, the dome's gone, buddy.
With
End of the long rest,
with
the
my
dome and the
sword
dog
out.
gone.
Yeah.
All right. Let's
looking to the
move.
south.
Yep. All right, you guys are checking, and I'm trying to
Yeah.
get us moving.
All right. So
Oh,
yeah, some good rolls.
my word!
Yeah. So Diedrich, Broll, the two of you, you're on the lookout. You're kind of paying attention, looking in all directions. It's been a while since you've heard or seen anything of Lady Thornbriar. And you're just kind of keeping a vigilant eye. You hear a scrape of noise.
I don't.
Over to the right, and as you glance over, you hear a giggle of laughter to the northwest.
Oh,
and,
that's fucked up.
and it's difficult to make out where exactly the noise is coming from. It seems that even with really, really good perception, you may not be able to sense her exact location at this time. You get the distinct feeling that you may be in danger.
Let's get moving.
Let's stay tight, everybody.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Oh, Lady Thornbriar, I'm about to make a mockery of your little labyrinth here.
I believe we should get going.
That why is it that
Stop.
nobody? This old man, stop!
Fucking wait up. We're missing everybody.
Map is still loading.
Not my fault that you're all so.
Going the wrong fucking
Where the fuck are you going?
Wait, I can hardly see. Everything's blurry. I thought there was an open
Alright.
wall here.
No,
So,
no.
Korg, we're
Go to the right,
so you-
and then
Sorry. I'm the rear guard anyway. Come on, everybody else first.
Excellent. So you guys, the path you're going down, there's a wall there.
uh-huh. Is there a wall there, Bren? Are you sure?
There's a wall right there, right now. Yes, absolutely.
All right, let's make a mockery of this. I'm gonna cast pass wall and open up the passage in front of me.
Lo and behold, the passageway before you opens and is revealed. I will do that. So that wall opens right there.
Ooh!
And I will reveal the rest of what you see next to it.
Hey, look what we found!
Nice.
All right, let's get moving.
It appears you found some sort of
Stairway. Is that leading down or up?
down.
Oh.
To
Oh.
the north and down.
Don't like this. I got a bad feeling. T-Drek first.
Slide past here and get right here.
Diedrich, you first. Sorry, pro move.
Actually, wait just 1 second. I'm going to cast Detect Magic as a ritual spell, utilizing my
Bam.
awakened spellbook ability to cast it in the normal casting time.
Excellent.
So it
I
is
will also
cast
say-
as an action.
Welcome, Brutus. You have cast Polymorph 1 time in order to get Ark to an owl size so that he can fit through the labyrinth again. And you have found the exit to the labyrinth.
Sweet.
So
What's
just as a...
expecting?
Ooh,
Thank you.
that's the wrong thing.
Oh no.
There we go.
Update.
Ah! Wow, we really could have just.
You really could have, but you didn't. So
Yeah, well, it made more sense to just go straight through.
We need an out bad.
We
All right.
needed to get through.
Excellent. Simply excellent. So,
All right. Does my detect magic see anything other than blinding magic everywhere around me?
it appears that the stairs head further down, and
Yeah.
your detect magic doesn't detect anything particularly magical from anything in this room.
All right. Go on in.
The area I am highlighting currently at the northernmost end of the map is, though it doesn't show it, a large doorway,
Oh.
and it is slightly ajar.
Oh. Don't say things like that.
I will turn on my wings and fly over this room. It'd be
Zoom, zoom.
one, two, six, and land over here.
These are kind of drawing my eye a little bit. Do I know what these symbolize? Other than abandon all hope?
Well, there's a little bit of that, but do do a religion check.
Oh boy! I'm good
I'm
at
good at that.
those!
Yeah.
Oh, you were good at this.
So you recognize these statues as some sort of homage to Orcus, the
Of
self-proclaimed
course.
demon prince of undeath. And both of them are holding what looks sort of like a longsword hilt down, or with the hilt or the blade facing down. You know, it's kind of like holding like that knight style or whatever. Hands on the like quillins, and but the two statues of Orcus seem to be kind of twisted in like a mockery of the demon lord.
Yeah.
And you can see that in several places they've been defaced with markings of Tellerish Distam,
Wow.
the vampire skull with the bat-winged spider in the left eye.
Wow. He is bold. I'll give him that. Well, that's unpleasant. Let's just get through the Whitewind quickly.
You sense that you're getting closer.
Yep.
To our ally or to the door? Oh, there's
Most
Well,
certainly both.
It's concentration for an hour, so as long as I have it up, I know where she is.
Yeah.
perfect.
So Ark is still in owl form.
Yeah,
So
which is
that's
great.
That's just fun. So you reach the end of the map. So as you head deeper into the caverns, I will segue us to another moment.
Oh,
We are now
A
Oh, I
new
don't-
map to load. Oh, hey, this
I
one's
don't
smaller.
like this at all.
no.
Nice.
So here we come upon a meeting between two people, and I'm going to reveal them. And Ashley, go ahead and introduce your character as you stand beside the current verdant queen of Tor Yggdra, Vetheniel Treeblade.
Oh hell.
And she is meeting it with this guy. So I will go ahead and shrink them down. And Ashley, introduce your character, the
I hate this.
bodyguard to
Cellarish distant. Fuck.
A cloaked figure wearing a mask with eyes staring all over. searching every crack of the room on their cloak with gauntlets resembling that of a dragon's claws. Silent, standing by the queen.
Excellent. And your character's name?
Spectre Skywarden.
Excellent. So I have made a character sheet for you as well. You can drag on anytime. Sorry, I didn't have that ready fast enough. Hey, Brutus.
She's a mini boss. We're gonna have to fight her. Fuck.
So there we go. That's perfect.
Great.
Well,
I'll fix that in a moment. Don't worry.
no worries, no worries. So Vetheniel, Tree Blight, and her bodyguard come up the steps as the shadowed, cloaked figure descends. And in these pristine white halls, the viscous blood flows down the sort of steep steps between them. And you can see as the queen steps up and faces the shadowy figure, there doesn't appear to be any fear at all on her face. In fact, roll insight. The one person who is there to observe this.
Egglore?
Egglore? Oh,
Is that you?
No, Spectre. Please roll insight.
I will roll it on the D&D Beyond because I have to remake the entire character sheet and roll 20.
Yeah, no worries, no worries. Sorry about that.
Nah,
you should
it's
be
fine.
able to do the Beyond 20 stuff. It should just come through easy.
I am a mobile, my friend.
Oh no! All right, I can roll it for you if you like. I know that most of the fun in the game comes from rolling for yourself, so I don't want to take that from you.
Nah, it's fine. You can. If it makes everyone see, then sure.
Yeah, that might help. Okay, then let me get that up real quick. We got duplicate, drop back.
One of them is afraid, but which one is it really?
Yeah, one person might be afraid, and I don't think it's the queen.
I don't think it's Distum either.
Let's roll insight for you there.
It's Spectre. Spectre's the one who's afraid.
Yes. Spectre can't. They both seem to be meeting each other. They both have level gazes. Neither backs down as they just kind of stare at each other for a moment, taking each other's measure. Vetheniel is not tall for an elf. She's a normal elf's height, and the shadowed figure, the tall, looming, cloaked, horned figure of the Shadow Man stands before, and after a brief moment, you see the figure nod its head in what appears to be a gesture of respect, and from underneath its cloak, it pulls out a rather magnificent 5-pointed crown and takes a step and hands it to the elf queen. Takes it, steps back. You'll notice that she's not actually touching it. You don't have any magical faculty, but Spectre, you know the queen well enough to know that she is using some form of magic to hold the object. She says to the Shadow Man, "Are you sure this is the path you want to take?" And he slowly nods his head and raises it again. I can't say I wish you well. You were a good student, Chelerish. And she turns and she gestures to you Spectre and makes to head back down the staircase. Make a perception check real quick.
Okay. Fuck. Do I have proficiency in that?
Oh yeah,
I
I'll roll it
do,
for you.
along
and,
with advantage.
You do. So let's go roll these. No, I want the advantage. Roll. Whoa, you got a 27. All right.
Wow.
So you will most definitely notice that she sort of makes a little flick of the wrist, and the crown that is being held by some sort of invisible force will sort of slurp into like her wrist and kind of just disappear out of space. And it kind of happens as she turns the corner and starts to head down the stairs. And if it hadn't been for your many eyes, you may well have missed it. But the two of you head down and make your way out of the chamber. And it is as you are making your way that she says, "Stay close, Spectre. I don't trust him any farther than I can throw him." And with that, we will actually jump back to the party who has made their way through caverns on the other side of the doorway. You see, as you exited this grand opulent doorway at the edge of this catacombs, you found yourself in just rough caverns, just unhewn stone. It seems to have been either crevices and cracks left deep in the rock from long ago, or possibly ancient excavation that's worn down so that it doesn't have any of the same sort of cleanliness you would expect of dwarven or gnomish or Sverfneblin make. In any case, it's rough. And so you head a little ways down and through these tunnels, and who's on point? Let me get a marching order real quick.
Apparently, I am in the far
solid-
rear.
You are
I
in
will
the rear.
be-
You are the caboose.
A solid second, probably on par with somebody with really good perception, so I don't walk into anything.
Well, I can tell you who has good perception on the team. It's going to be Mr. Caulfield.
All right.
It is
Well,
not me.
I'll be in the middle.
Volunteer deep. But
Very
I
good.
will be close to Mr. Cole.
All right, so I can actually just get everyone to roll perception for me, except for Spectre, of course, because you're not on the scene with the same team yet. And this is a hearing-based one, if it matters. So let me know what you get. Ooh. Yeah.
Oof.
Uh-oh.
Hey, there's a good one.
Nice.
So the one who's going to pick it up the most is going to be Brutus. And Brutus, you're going to hear, it sounds a little bit like like a little bit of mumbling in the distance. And you're like, what is that mumbling? Is that whispering? Like, at first you're like, is it some what is this devilry, right? But
I think there's chanting.
but as you listen more closely, it starts to take on form. The words resolve, and you hear challenge, distant, challenge, distant, challenge, distant, sort of echoing up the cavern that is dark, very dark, not lit at all. If you have the dark vision, you can see. Otherwise, you're going to need a torch. I know Mr. Tharogad has some ever-burning torches. Most people have dark vision. I believe someone even has a sword that casts light. A couple people maybe even have swords that cast light. So I don't worry for your travels down. And as you travel, with your passive investigation, even, I will say that you're not going to find anything of note trap-wise on this route. It's remarkably nondescript, but as you get deeper, the chanting grows, and so too does your sensation of proximity to the Whitewind.
Oh,
So I will
Oh,
drag you to a
shit.
new map. Now we are at the bottom.
Big map.
It's big.
Oh,
It's
boy.
a 60 by 60.
I see where we came out too. Yep,
Yes.
right down
yes,
here.
Yes, you are at the bottom on the right, and
I need to
you
take
are
a measurement to
a bit
that.
of a distance away, but
Ah,
at this point, I would like another perception check from the assembled party members.
Hey. Roll.
normal-
What?
normal?
Yeah. Good fucking
Ah,
perception
that's
on this
amazing.
boy.
You have advantage on perception?
So you can tell in this moment that Whitewind is very near death. She is sort of laying on a raised dais at the entrance to what looks like some sort of temple, very, very cleanly cut in comparison to the rest of the rough-hewn stone around you in this cavern. But as you look, I would say all of you, all four of you, and I'm not rolling for the arc right now. Why are there 4 rolls when there are 5 people? Oh, Brutus, did you just roll really fast? Yeah, so 20, 17, 29, 19, and 23. You're all going to notice that there are 2, what seem to be something or other creeping up on the dais, hidden slightly behind those pillars, but it seems that they are sneaking up ever so slowly on the prone, unconscious body
Oh, yeah, I bet they are. Yeah, get closer, guys. I dare you.
of Whitewind.
We need to move.
I'm going to roll. Are you sneaking or are you like rushing?
You know what? You know what?
What's the plan?
Because at this point, I'm assuming that you're kind of sneaking forward,
A little bit.
but
Well,
not
we
enough
wanna
that I'm
sneak
going to ask
forward.
for. Not enough that I'm going to ask for a stealth.
We're
I want
just
to know.
getting
I want to ask.
sneaking a little bit, getting an advantageous position. I have
Yeah.
a plan.
If we want to
Go ahead
get
and-
up close, I can pass without a trace.
Go ahead and roll stealths for me, but if you're passing without a trace, you get the pass without a trace bonus because you said that before I told you to roll stealth. So if you're casting it,
Hot damn.
it's cast, and
Yeah,
if you're
just
getting
finding it here,
17,
finding it here.
thank-
There it is.
thank-
cool. There
God.
it is. Yeah,
Thank
no, you
God.
caught it. You caught it good. So a 17, Brol and Brutus. Okay.
19 and a 19.
Damn.
Ooh, it's a good thing you
Damn.
cast that spell.
Y'all with the stealth.
13.
Y'all with
This
the
is
stealth.
not boy.
Horrible. Okay. So
Come on, I can carry the stealth.
Hey, 24.
Whoa!
Thank
wow,
God.
Corey,
Finally.
you're the bump in the stealth. Like that 10 on
That
top of that.
average ass roll was the bump.
All right. So with the pass without a trace, y'all actually are able to sneak up to the pillar. You sense that you have not been spotted at all. And as you peer over, you see that it looks like these 2 vampires crouching
Yeah.
down
Uh-huh.
over Whitewind and just about to bite.
And I am casting a spell.
Okay. You are, I suppose, no longer hidden, but you get a surprise round to cast your spell.
Oh, yes.
Let's go ahead and roll initiative, everyone.
Alright.
Yep. If anybody wants to dash forward before I do this,
No,
didn't-
this is
I
initiative
didn't-
time.
didn't
That's where
click
we
on
are.
myself when I did this. Well.
Oh wow! Not I rolled 2 5s.
Oh, that's why I can't click on myself. Let's try this again.
5,
And then
12.
I got a 9. Ooh. Yeah, I bet you're waiting to say make
I
your
might have
attack
left
rolls with
some.
the.
Oh wait, no, there.
Where are you?
Okay, it's +3.
How big is this area that I cast?
I don't know what it is that you're casting.
Each
I'm
creature
really
inside
excited.
it must make a what?
Diedrich, Brutus, Brol, Korg, and Northsog.
What's the area of effect?
I don't know what you're
30 foot?
casting. Sir, good sir. what
Hold
you-
on.
Also,
I have to
it looks
measure.
like in order, Brol, you're going to be going first.
Oh,
Because you have the highest initiative count for the squad
all
of
right.
adventurers. Your party is surprising. The enemy party is completely surprised. You have a full round to take advantage of the situation.
Oh, yes.
Hey, that pass without a trace made it.
That's
You
the
would
only
not have-
reason
would
we
not have
snuck up
succeeded
on
otherwise.
him.
That was horrible rolls.
We're monster slayers, not monster hunters.
What was that?
That was Brol's deafening silence.
Mr. Caulfield, what you got?
My bad.
You are surprising them, but your timer counts down.
All right. Shit. Well, first of all, I'm gonna cast Beacon of Hope.
Okay, Beacon of Hope is up. You feel Lathander's warming light and presence surround you, even in this dark, deep place.
All right. And then, well, can't do much except charge now.
But
So let's move.
All right.
5, 10, 15, 30. Bang.
Nice. 30 feet movement. You got your action up. Any bonus action stuff?
Not right now. That's
Alright.
it.
Diedrich, you're up. Korug, you're on deck. Morkin,
All right.
next.
I'm gonna take my action and dash all the way over to here.
Excellent. Move and action. Got it.
And then I'm gonna brandish my sword and, intimidate. Oh, yeah, that's an action. Never mind.
draw their attention.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll light
would
my
say
sword
that-
up.
I would say that drawing your sword and dashing forward, the clank, 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 the shing, and just the brightness of it.
Yeah.
They might not get an action this turn, but they are now very aware of you. I mean, you gotta also understand the steps up to the entrance of the temple. That ledge there is probably like maybe like a 4 or 5 foot ledge, so it's going to be a little bit of something to hop up it. If you get a running, you're probably good. So too, though, those steps, same thing. 5. Well, actually, that's 10 feet. That's 10 feet. So those are 10-foot ledges. That's a 20-foot up from you. The ledge that they're on. Just if you want to change your angle of approach slightly so that you're more towards the stairs, I will let you alter that. I just wanted to explain better that there are height differentials in this dungeon with the stairs and ledges. It's 10 foot per tier.
And that's the case. I'm gonna look over here.
Yep.
And there we go. That is my turn.
Got it. Korug, what you got?
Okay.
Go, little goblin.
Yes,
Make
I
my people
will be.
proud.
I will be. With my increased movement speed, I am rushing in as fast as possible with the dash action.
How
Okay,
far
I need
can
it.
you reach?
I have a 40-foot movement speed, so
Oh, you could make it all the way up to here.
I assume I have to go around the stalagmite.
You could still make it all the way up to there.
Good point. And at this point, I'm within javelin range is what I'm within.
Yes.
Most definitely.
But that was
Huck
a
it.
dash.
Huck it, boss.
All right.
You can huck too.
Actually, no, I've just dashed. I can't.
Oh no, you cannot.
However, I am going to rage.
Yeah, Raging Goblin.
Yes.
All right, Korg, that is it for you this turn. That's bonus action. And
That's
move.
everything.
Mr. Therogad and Brutus, you're on deck.
I'm gonna ask you
15.
15? 5, 10.
Oh, it's 20. Yeah, I missed that first one. 20. Yeah. You
I'm
had
gonna ask you to back away from Whitewind, and I'm gonna cast a spell I've been dying to cast for so long now. And a ring of fire is just gonna rise right around Whitewind's body, not touching Whitewind,
Okay,
because
let me draw that.
I'm casting Wall of Fire as a
Around her.
ringed wall,
Love it.
projecting on anything inside of it and outwards, so Whitewind will not be hurt.
Love everything about it. This is the stuff that wizards are made of.
Yeah. This is what wizards do. One side of the wall selected by me when I cast. The outside of the wall. Whitewind is safe.
What is it? 10 feet?
It is up to 20 feet diameter, but I'm making it.
No. I mean, what's the range of the fire coming out of the wall? Isn't it 5 or 10 feet of area outside of the wall?
Oh, it's 10 feet.
Okay,
Anything
so-
within 10 feet of that, or inside it. I need some Constitution saving or Dexterity saving throws.
Happily, you don't even know how happy I am to start rolling saves for things. That means they're going to be dying. Anyone want to do the music stuff? I'm rolling life and death here.
I suppose I can find some.
Oh, those rolled to me.
RPG.
Those are both going to fail. 14 and 9.
Oh, yeah, they are.
So
That's 36 fire damage. I'm
Excellent.
looking for music now.
Thank you. And that means it's the vampires. So they're surprised. Mr. Barrington, Brutus, it's you up, and then we are at the top of the round for the first round of combat as surprise is over. Dang. All right.
All right. Well, Brutus then, really move that far, is going to move up here.
Nice.
Would you say I can see this vamp?
I absolutely would say that you can see that vamp, especially considering you have dark vision, and the temple is lit. It is well lit with I mean, you guys at this point are well acquainted with ever-burning torches, although these appear to burn with a sort of strange, dull, purplish black flame. A little odd. Cayman might recognize it, but that's neither here nor there. So it's I would say most of the area is dimly lit, and or some areas are brightly lit, but the bright tile kind of like reflects it, so you can see very well in this space.
I've got dark vision now too, so
yeah, that helps. Yeah,
I cast on myself.
it. And with the fire lit up, you can see them for sure.
Sweet. All right, I am going to bonus action, just say skew him, and then a shield comes off my back and was floating around me now. And then I'm gonna action use. Yeah, that's in range. You said it's only 10 feet up each step, right?
Yeah, so they're going to be 20 feet up
Cool.
in total, because you have the first staircase and the second staircase.
All right, I'm going to use guiding bolt then on the one that I can see.
Yep.
On the side of the fire.
An 18 is going to hit, and a 27
Oh,
is...
27 to hit.
Oh,
18
the 27
damage.
to hit. Oh, well, the 27 will hit as well. The 18, it's...
Radiant.
Actually, does that not?
What it does is it keeps them from, if they can regenerate normally, that stops them.
Yeah, I was going to say they're not weak to it. So he's not weak to it, but you can see that the blast of radiant energy, which now has surrounded them in a nimbus of glowing white energy, it has definitely done something to their physiology. There's something off. Something's going wrong with that little vamp. They ain't leaning down to bite Whitewind anymore. They are very much backing away from the fire and trying to scamper away from the bolt of eldritch holy energy that had washed over them. Brutus,
Beautiful.
That's a move and an action and a bonus action. Do I got
That
anything
is
else
my
from you?
turn.
Excellent. So now, top of the round, Broll, you're up. Diedrich, you're on deck.
I'm gonna move.
The vampires are now aware of you, and
cast spiritual weapon up here.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, you are.
Well,
Casting spiritual weapon, you said?
Yes, sir.
All right. What do you have for a weapon? Should I just use bronze?
I sent you the token.
Oh shit.
Pretty late. That's
There
how,
it is.
but-
No, that's fine. Got it. All right. Let's see.
Fantastic.
Let's see.
Boy, aren't you glad Cayman's not here? You know what he'd be doing right now?
Dropping hands.
He'd be dropping some fucking hands and throwing some hands while he was at it.
There we go.
Oh, that's badass.
Oh yeah. No. Let's show that one. That's cool.
That is badass.
damn.
That is a scepter.
This is a Lathander spiritual scepter that appears. You see the divine light of the god of the morning, the Lord of the morning sun, father of dawns. You see his scepter appear, and you see it start to just lay out. Where did you want it exactly? Just right there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fine. And then I wanted to make an attack against this.
Roll to hit.
18.
An 18 is going to hit.
Oh, hell yeah.
Clang.
The damage.
Does a wall of fire obscure vision? I believe it does. I believe it's opaque. If the wall of fire is opaque and you cannot see your target, then I would say that you would have disadvantage and the 14 would miss, actually.
If it doesn't say anything specifically, I would assume no, but unless it specifically says you can see
That's what I was
through it.
wondering. I think I've read Wall of Fire recently, and it says that it's opaque and you can't see through it.
If it even specifically says it's opaque, then yeah, definitely.
What if I dash up here? Can I
Yep,
see him
the
now?
wall is opaque.
Yeah, okay. If you dash up there, I will say that you can just barely see them around the cube of flame. And so I will say then that you hit and get the 10 damage for shout.
Excellent.
Most
And then
definitely.
I have dashed and bonus actioned.
Most
That's it.
definitely.
That's it.
10. All right,
Nice,
Mr.
good
Caulfield,
turn.
yours is over. Diedrich, you are up. Korug on deck. Morkin after.
Hey. Would it be possible to run, but like to dash in and athletics check jump myself up onto this ledge?
Yeah, I will
Or-
say as part of your dash, give me an athletics check.
Alright.
And I will see if you can running just jump the 10 feet like
Oh
full armor beefcake.
Here we
Remember,
go.
that wall of fire.
Nice.
Yep.
That wall of fire is gonna hurt everything within 10 feet of it.
Yeah,
That's
so
okay.
let's actually see where it is real quick. We got Whitewind, we got 5, so it's in this square, and then 5, 10. So if you don't come into these squares, you're gonna be good.
Yep.
So you'd have to basically jump up around the pillar and kind of like do a maneuver that way. If you come up
Yep.
through here, you're gonna get hit.
As long as
And
you
would
don't
it-
stop.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not stopping in that. But
Does
I'm
he-
gonna
does he-
run.
he take something from moving through it at all, though, right?
Do I?
If you go directly through it,
Yeah, what I'm saying is it starts in this
Yes.
square and goes out 10 feet. So
Yep.
that means if you go through like this space, you're gonna hit it. So
Mhm.
if you're planning to not jump, yeah, you basically would have to jump up around the pillar, and that actually changes the DC a little bit. So I want to know.
Oh,
You
no.
got a 27, but
Oh,
you don't
no.
know what that gives you. So
Oh, I
which
know.
way are you going?
You know what? Only because I'm feeling extra spicy and a badass, I'm gonna, cut the corner.
You're gonna
Yes.
jump the corner through the flames. Okay, give me a dex save too. You
Yeah.
definitely make it up. You take it 40. You take it 40 feet up the stairs, and you're like,
Oh,
you know,
I
you-
get you.
oh,
Yeah,
you,
you're-
you take some damage.
You,
That's
you take the
alright.
damage from it.
take
Yeah,
it.
roll your wall of fire damage real quick. It was a 36 last time, but I think you re-roll it each time now. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Roll lower.
This is gonna hurt, my
Roll.
friend.
32.
I'll
It's
take it.
slower.
I'll take it.
It's a 32 fire damage as you leap through the blazing furnace of a wall of flame, and you kind of slide to a stop. And you are actually, let's see, you're kind of still in it a little bit.
Did I?
A little bit. You're like at the edge of it, but you've already taken the damage, so I don't know what you want to do.
Did I moved from here,
I
correct?
think you had 5 or 10 more feet.
Then if that's the case, I'm gonna go do that.
Oh no, you
No?
didn't. So you're gonna end your
No,
turn
that
standing
was
in it a little
that's okay.
Yep, it's okay. You already took the damage though. But that was the action move, and you have a bonus action technically.
I will, only because it would probably not be a bad thing to do. Actually, no, all my healing spells are actions. I'm gonna just hang out.
Oof. Does that
Yep.
mean you take the damage twice?
No.
If you
Or ends its
or-
turn there.
Okay.
He's
Or
not
ends
taking it
its-
twice.
Well,
Thank God.
I'll say it real quick. In computer science, or logically is an inclusive function, so it means not one or the other. It's one or the other or both. So technically, the way I look at the word "or" is that both is a potential. Zor would be the one you're looking for. That's an exclusive "or." But let's not get pedantic about logic gates here.
This
You're
isn't
just going to
computer
take the 32
science.
damage once. You're just going to take the 32 damage once. So, Diedrich, your turn is over. Korg, you're up, and Morkin, you are on deck. It looks like the vampires are finally starting to react.
Okay. Now it's time for some fun.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna start swinging. I'm swinging.
You got advantage.
Yeah,
I got
dex save.
advantage. Oh heck yeah!
Dex save.
Wait, is it a 10-foot wall?
Yes.
The heat extends out from the wall 10 more feet. So
Oh, I
You
thought I
take-
wasn't going into
No,
that. Okay,
no,
wait.
you take the damage.
Oh, okay. You don't. I mean, if you don't want.
I misunderstood the wall. I thought it was only these tiles that took damage.
It's the 8 tiles around her are the base tiles where the
Yeah,
wall
and then
is,
it's 10
and
foot
10
out
walls
from that.
So it's very
Uh-huh.
large. I just didn't I didn't fully dodge.
Okay. You know what? Then I will stand right here.
Someone go ahead and just keep that. Yeah.
I'm gonna stand right here. And I'm gonna hold an action with an attack
There we go.
for the first vampire to step within my range.
There's your 10-foot wall of fire of death.
It's
So you're waiting for a vampire to step into range.
Yes.
You put your sword up. You're like, come
Why
at me.
don't you-
Yeah,
why don't you-
I imagine I'm in like a batter's stance with my great sword.
Your great sword that's taller than you by a full like half another Korg.
Yeah, and that first thing that runs through is getting separated at the waist.
You know,
That is assuming that these are human-sized vampires.
A man and a half sword, because it's you get a lot of Korg for a sword. So if that's it for your turn and you're holding an action, all right, we go to Morkin.
Yeah.
Vampires are
Morkin's gonna move 15 feet, 30 feet here, and I can just barely see this one, and I can see this one, but you know something? I don't make attack rolls when I don't have to. I just cast magic missile. That's one here. Two. All right, let's get an exact
left and
number.
right.
There are. It fires 3 darts plus 3, right?
What level are you? 4th level cast, so 3
Yep.
base, and then 1 for each additional level.
Yep.
So
Okay,
3,
so
3 is
each one's getting 3. So this
Okay,
one got
fine.
1.
Yep.
And then we're gonna do
5 more.
this one. This one. All right, so that is
2, 4, 3 is 9. And
9 to this one, and then the other one's gonna get 8 to this one.
9 and 8. Ouch and ouch. So yeah, those 2 vamps. Why isn't it? Oh, I have the wrong tool.
Mhm.
So that's -8, and yeah, they're both of these vamps are looking pretty rough. Like they are more than bloodied. They are singed. They are scorched. They're a little crispy. If Ark were here, he is in spirit. If Ark were here, he might want to eat those vamps. But Yeah, magic missile.
Yep, that's my turn. That's fine.
So it's when they start a turn or enters the wall for the first time. Well, they're in, so they're going to go have to take deck saves, or do they exit as soon as possible, and then they're fine.
So when it appears, they make a deck save.
Yep.
A creature takes the same damage when it enters the wall for the first time on a turn,
Already
or
in it.
ends its turn there. So they're
So they get
already in it.
advantage
They have
on
not
the
entered it,
Got it.
which is a shame because they should take this damage again.
Yeah, no, I kind of with you on that. This one is going to, let's see.
Run. Think about the situation you two are in right now.
Let's see.
Yeah, come on over.
Come on.
Please.
Run.
So this
They can't see through the
is going
fire.
to jump down out of the fire.
Oh
and
Oh,
will
dear.
be ready to attack.
Oh dear.
Batter up.
Roll your hit.
That's advantage to hit, right? Either way, I think that's a hit.
Yes.
Someday I'll crit. Someday.
God.
Okay.
Oh
18
God.
slashing damage. And that's plus 3 because I'm raging? Yeah, it's
Yep.
plus 3 at this level. So 21 damage.
So that vampire is looking badly injured, but it's going to attack you with its attacks because it can. So it's
Be a shame if I had silvery barbs, wouldn't it?
It would. So
But-
the claw attack will probably hit with a 21.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Okay. And then so
It's almost like I have honor as a spellcaster.
almost. So you are actually not going to be clawed. You are going to be grappled as the vampire pulls you close and attempts to make a bite attack on you, and it's going to fail miserably as you're way too small, and it's holding you, and like you're wriggling in its
You
hands.
see, this next turn, I want to do what's called a pro gamer move.
Oh no.
Nobody touch this vampire.
You got it.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, you're making my job easy.
Now she didn't walk through that firewall, did she?
No, she walked around the edges
good.
of it.
Very
And
wise.
so now this vampire is going to claw at you with advantage and then bite you with advantage.
Man, they don't like me, huh?
Yeah, no, they don't. Roll 2d20, keep highest.
It's not
win.
that much blood in this little goblin.
So that's the claw.
Oh,
and there's
what?
the bite.
Well, I'd rather the claw than the bite, nat 20.
There's the crit.
44 plus 3.
We're so happy to see it.
Yeah, the claw. I'm not. Yeah, that's still only 6 damage.
So
I'm not
12
afraid of the
slashing
claw.
Damage, cut in half is 6. And then the bite is going to be 26.
If you were a bear totem barbarian, you could clear that firewall no problem.
And you take
Yeah, but this is more fitting.
and that's
So that's 4 piercing damage from bite and 7.
7 necrotic damage, and your max HP is reduced by 7.
Oof.
As you feel the vampire, this one, now that it just rears back and slashes at you, and you feel
Not bad at all.
I know you're not taking too much damage. You're pretty tough, but it gets under your burly physique's armor, draws a little blood, and then
Wait, how did this vampire move 5 feet to the right?
it had more movement,
Oh.
and they're all
Darn
the
it.
same initiative. And I'm the DM.
Darn
They
it.
can move an attack.
I was gonna do a funny little shove action.
I mean, you might be able to on your turn.
Yeah, but they're too far away from the fire now. It's no fun.
That's
Pick
fair.
it up and throw it.
Actually, wait, no, they're not. This is still fire.
No. This is the wall right here.
Yeah,
10 feet from
These are the
there.
main tiles, and it's 10 feet out from that.
Right.
Yes,
So
that is
yeah.
exactly
This
what
is
I
fire
yeah, and they're not in it. They're not standing
by
in it.
one tile.
Right. If you shove them into the fire, they would be in the fire. Yes.
That's all he wanted to hear.
Let me explain.
Somebody drew the square a little too small. Is
I mean,
all.
you'd also have to
It
lift
won't
up
work like that.
because you are 10 feet below the fire on that plane.
Ow.
The reason Deidre
Okay,
got it was
it's a
because he
long
jumped
rise.
into it. Yeah. It's part of that too.
Got it.
So, let's see. Nope. I'm just gonna roll some stuff. Okay, so roll. With your passive perception, you're gonna hear some noises, some shuffling, as if from footsteps from right around here. In fact, you also hear noises as if from over here.
Oh shit.
In fact, this whole area might be kind of dangerous. But with that, Brutus, over to you. And we're almost at the top of the order again for turn 2. So, Brutus, what you got? And someone,
Alright.
music. I love music. I'm
Yeah,
bad
let's
at
get
it.
that music.
Did it stop?
Yes, it did.
We will be moving closer to the action.
In the background, y'all can still kind of hear, and this is somewhat muffling, the sound of footsteps. But bro, your hearing is really good, so you heard it. But that same chant, challenge, distant, challenge, distant. It's getting clearer as you enter the temple. But yeah, you moved closer. You are
Yep.
closer.
Sorry, I'll just let
No,
you
you're
finish
fine, you're
and
fine.
get in the music.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. I'm going to bonus action Starry Form
Excellent. Which one?
into the Archer. So I'll be
Okay.
shooting at this guy right here.
You may roll to hit.
I shall.
Roll, you're the only one, but I'm going to reveal this. Boom.
Ooh, almost max.
And that will hit, most definitely. Which
Point
one
the
was
damage.
it?
The closest one.
All right, so...
Damn.
20. Yeah, you rock that one. Looking very hurt.
Looking very hurt.
They're both looking very hurt. One on top's more hurt looking. But they're both... if vampires had 5 legs, they'd both be on 1-ish.
All right.
But one would be on half of one. I don't know. Some sort of analogy.
Then, since they haven't been enjoying the fire, I will produce flame and hit this one again.
Oh god.
Ooh,
The egg lore special.
the egg lore special. Which one was that? The bottom one?
The closest one, yep.
Yep. So a 23 is gonna hit, and that's gonna be 13 damage.
That is all for Brew.
Still alive. I mean, after a fashion.
Mhm.
It's on one toe.
Top of the order. Gonna go ahead and say, Spectre, roll initiative,
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
Sure.
and please enter stage right.
Stage right.
Stage right.
Where's
May you ping where I am
there?
entering from?
up here?
May you
Here?
ping.
Is that what you mean?
Yes. From
Oh.
this general direction. Yeah, green.
Oh, over here.
Yeah.
okay.
Wait, whose side are you on? We're about to find out.
So
Did that work properly, or did that just spawn a... Okay, it
Oh.
worked properly.
Oh, that's cool. That's so cool.
Oh.
Now to roll my initiative.
Yeah. So
I'm
Spectre, you will
scared.
actually be with Veth over here.
And now let me roll one more thing, because I'll be ambushing.
A
Will.
percentage die?
Just so I know. Okay, 30 initiative. Just in case.
Oh,
Excellent. And
Huh.
so I'll add that if you haven't already. No, it's 30. It's 30? 30.
I wonder whose side this one's gonna be on.
Well, we'll find out quickly.
Yeah.
Well,
Let's descend it. All right, Spectre, you are going first.
maybe.
So you and Vetheniel have been kind of hurriedly working your way through the passages for a while now. As you were traveling, trying to find your way out, she suddenly had a concerned look across her face, and she abruptly began moving in a different direction. You struggled to keep pace, but she seemed to know her way through this maze of white tiles and blood rivers. And as her pace quickens, you sense that she's onto something. And as you make your way down this passage and see this vampire spawn kind of creeping, doesn't appear to notice you at all, sort of making its way to the corner and peering around, it appears that they're very fixated on something going on in the other room. You hear your queen say, "I'm done with these vampires. Spectre, let's get rid of them." Whitewind is up ahead.
Let me
And
measure something.
you can go first, because you have the highest initiative.
Yup, let me
Oh
quickly
god.
just measure something.
Uh-huh.
How many feet is that vampire away?
90.
Cool, I'm gonna click my heels.
Oh,
And,
yes.
Bonus action. Hello.
yep.
Oh,
Hi.
The vampire is just starting to turn around as you appear next to them.
It's going to eat. How many attacks can I do again?
oh.
2, okay. Let me roll 2 attacks.
Big damage, big damage, big damage.
In fact, as it turns around, it gets a breath of radiant fire breathed in its fucking face.
Cool.
What?
That's a dex save, right?
Damn.
16.
It's going to make the dex save, but it's still going to take 3 radiant damage to the face meats, and that's one of the attacks, I believe.
Yep.
With that.
Next is gonna punch the shit out of them.
Yeah. Oh, that's a
Yeah.
crit. Most
Wonderful.
definitely. I will say that hits.
Radiant damage, by the way.
Sure. 10. That's 10. It's a solid 10. Boom.
And my I can't do that.
Wait,
That'll be my.
you
That'll be my.
you had advantage on that attack, but you got a crit anyway, so I don't really know what it means. So that's is that it for your turn?
Yeah, I don't need action surge.
All right.
Oh shit.
Dun, dun, dun. So Vethenial Treeblight is going to step forward and yep.
That vampire's dead.
It's going to take 26 radiant damage as you see Vethenial Treeblight walk forward at a brisk pace and kind of wave her staff a little bit, and a light kind of shines out of it and wraps around this vampire and just kind of blazes across it for a second, and they seem a little diminished and scorched afterwards. And that's actually just going to be her turn. Brol, over to you. You hear commotion from that direction, yes.
Bro's just gonna yell out that we got more incoming.
Bro, I'm gonna drop the wall. Get ready to fix Whitewind.
Gotcha. Alright, well, first of all, I am going to cast 2nd level healing word over at our paladin.
Thanks, man.
You get 17 HP back.
Nice.
Damn. How are you
I'm
gonna
run
heal
over
her?
here.
Yeah, she's barely alive.
How are you gonna heal Whitewind after
I
doing
need to-
that?
I need to roll some stuff. Okay. Okay.
Is the wall gonna drop on this turn? On my turn?
It's gonna drop on this turn. I'm getting ready to drop it so you can heal her on this turn.
So,
I was
Brol,
hoping
that's
you
your
were ready.
healing word. Is your bonus action? Anything else for you?
I was hoping you would ready like a spell to heal her, but that's okay.
What you got, boss?
Which one here is more damaged?
Up top, I believe, is more damaged.
Whitewind is
no, bottom one's more damaged. Although I would say Whitewind is the most damaged.
yeah.
God, fuck, damn it.
Also, Cora called this one for himself, and we respect the Goblin's choices.
I'll hit the bottom one then.
Yeah, roll to hit.
Closer.
15. Oh, right on the money. That's gonna hit.
Nice.
How do you want to do this?
Poof.
Do I just fuck? Is that a kill?
That's a kill.
Well, all right. We're just gonna run up, and I'm gonna fucking uppercut this vampire with my mace, right on the chin.
Oh yeah. No, you take them on the chin and you crack their head back so much that it looks like they grew a second mouth where their neck should go.
Oh!
And the rest of their body falls back and hits the ground with a sickening crunch. Although you don't mind much because you can already tell that Lathander is pleased somewhere up in the sky, far beyond the dome of darkness.
Hell yeah.
Anything else for your roll?
That is it. That's it.
Most excellent. Yeah, that divine strike damage is what did it. Actually, it was just 2 damage anyways, but I'm just gonna say it was that. You didn't even need to hit him. Just the divine strike coming off of your swing that killed him. Anyways, Diedrich, you're up. In this moment, there's a wall of fire around you, but the vampires have fled to a lower level.
Just curious, do I see our ally in the middle of this?
No, it is
cannot.
opaque.
There
You
is
can't see
opaque
shit.
wall. It seems like a huge ball of fire appeared around their body. If you didn't know any better, and I would assume you do because you've worked with Morkin for a while now, you would assume, if you didn't know any better, that the thing just immolated. But it's probably a wall of fire.
Nice. Well, since I'm already getting cooked, either I could run in there and try to not do it, or I will go into the cockblock Korg and jump down here and try to
What you're doing?
bisect this vampire.
Damn!
He was already in the fire, so it doesn't matter. So yeah, you have advantage as you hop flank. I'm just gonna say, I think this thing is so. Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Does a 32 hit?
That's gonna hit. It's dead. How do you want to do this?
Oh, just right down the middle.
Yeah,
As
done.
Poor
Done.
Korg. Poor Korg.
You cleave the vampire in twain, and as the bits in the middle kind of like cauterize with the holy heat of the avenging blade, it kind of turns to ash as the two sides fall down, and so yes, you have slain that vampire, and in this brief moment, you find yourselves at peace. Maybe? I don't know. Diedrich, is that it for you?
I will, hearing my Mr. Caulfield's call from earlier, I will go and cover his back because he is softer than Korg and myself.
That is very true. Korg, over to you. Your prize taken from you by the hulking armored behemoth with the blazing sword.
I don't mind it too much. I was more looking to shove them into the fire.
It would have been fun.
Yeah. Anyway.
Having heard your friend Caulfield's cries, you know that there might be something coming from the right areas.
I'm going to move this way then.
Excellent.
And
as you come around the corner, you will absolutely see a vampire kind of crouching there. It had been hidden to you until then, but now very much revealed. It rolled a high enough stealth that your passive didn't get it. You've never rolled perception, but now it's in clear line of sight. Anything else for you, Korg, or was that your turn?
It's definitely not my turn, as I still have an action.
That's what I thought. What are you gonna do with it though, Bob? You gonna just jab?
You know what?
jab?
For now, I have a couple javelins.
Yes.
I was gonna hit and a hit.
Nice.
Damn.
Doot and doot. 21 damage, no rage bonuses, cause range.
Yeah. One javelin, two javelin. This vampire has two javelins just kind of sunk into their torso, and you know it's not the most damaging thing for a vampire. I mean, like they're tough, right? So, as much as just the body judders, and you'd think, oh, a normal person would have been broken in twain. You just kind of like rips it out, tosses it aside, rips it out, tosses it aside. Korg, anything else for you on your turn?
Nope.
All right, Morkin.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Yep, you on
Wall
the
of fire. Wall of fire. Gone.
Okay, I will drop it. You don't worry about it.
Can I see this? I can see this.
I would say at this point you've seen Korg run up and
Yeah.
throw javelins. You heard Brol probably, and
Yeah.
in general you've seen the squad kind of take up defensive positions facing that direction. I would say you
Yeah.
can reasonably assume there's something. Oh shit!
Yeah, we're gonna use
You want to
this.
go ahead and put lightning back there.
That's a 16 to hit for 3 necrotic damage, and it's chill touch.
Okay.
No regeneration for you, vampire.
Yep. So how much damage was that?
3.
Okay. 3 damage. Excellent. Y'all are good with the regen killing stuff. It's been fun to watch that, actually. Well planned. Anything else for you, Mr. Theragon?
No.
Very good. So the vampire spawns will go, and let's see. The one fighting Spectre is going to claw and then try to bite. So that's a claw. Does a 13 hit? No, it doesn't. Does a 13 hit? No, it doesn't. So the claw and the bite are both going to miss. However, let's see.
The answer is no.
The answer is no. Running out from the northern rooms, you see some more vampires.
Bold of you. Bold of you.
10, 15, 20, 20, 30, 30, 40, 60, 10, 15, 20. Yep. Then that's about it. Brutus, over to you.
All right. That just changed my turn a little bit.
Probably reveal this because Korg is seeing down that hallway.
I'm gonna come up the stairs here. Diedrich, how are you looking?
I'm doing pretty good right now, but I might need some help after this.
Okay. I'm going to change my starry form to the chalice then. I guess that would have been at the top of my turn. Sorry. And then I'm gonna throw a healing word over to Whitewind there.
Yes.
Just do it at first level. But
All right. Whitewind now has 9 HP, up from 0 and 2 death fails.
How far does that aura travel, by the way, Roll? That healing thing you beacon out?
30?
It was it was 30 feet.
Oh, so she gets.
It would
It's
still
not-
be
gets-
9.
It's not an aura though.
It's already maximized.
Yeah, he
Never
already rolled
mind.
it.
Wow.
and then that's
You hear
also
a ragged.
2d8 plus 5 is gonna go to Diedrich. from my chalice for healing. Oh fuck. Well, that's 8 healing for you.
Thank you.
Yarp. And that's the turn.
Wait a minute. Beacon of Hope is up, so isn't that 23 healing?
Action. Wait. And then I'll action. So I didn't do that. I'll just hold a produce flame.
It was a level 1 healing word. So your hand is now ignited.
And that's my turn.
Sky Warden, top of the round. You have wailed on this vampire, and they are quite surprised that you popped up. They're like, why can't I heal? Who are you to take away my healing abilities? Also, how'd you sneak up on me? Also, who's shooting me? Who's that lady back there? What's going on? None of that matters, as it's your turn.
You talk too much. Another nat 20.
Jeez.
Does a 16 hit
It does.
as well?
It does.
Oh my god.
Cool. So 5 plus 2, so that's 6,
20.
7, plus 10.
So 7 and 13 is 20. So yeah, this vampire is now bloodied. They're past bloodied. You've just
I'll make 2 more then.
flurry
No.
or
Yeah,
action?
no, I'll use my bonus action with a key point to make 2 more unarmed strikes.
Cool. Flurry of blows.
Nice.
Go.
Fuck yes.
Yeah, both
Oh,
of
a
them.
21 and an 18.
Yep.
7, 9.
That's
For
gonna be
total
16
16.
damage. You are just wailing on this
Damn.
vampire. Their health
Having a-
bar is flashing red. So
Get
they're-
out of there. Get out of there. Run.
They're very much looking for the exit at this point. They're like, "Oh my good, an easy kill, yes." Oh god. So that's a little bit of what
If
they're
you
going
want, I can make a stunning strike.
Please do.
Do you want me
Why
to?
not?
I will roll con.
Fuck it, roll a con.
What's the DC?
16.
Oh, they just barely made it then. Is
Mm.
they
Damn.
rolled a 13 plus 3 for 16, so
Yeah.
unfortunately
Oh, well.
they don't get stunned. You can put another one out because you made
No.
4 attacks and they all landed.
No.
Okay.
No.
Anything else for you? That was just attack and bonus action, so you have movement still.
Casually
Nah.
circle this way and be like, no
Nah,
escape
I can
for
bolt across this building in no time. I don't need to worry about movement right now.
Easy enough.
Please,
So,
go ahead.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Yep. That's gonna hit.
you. Oof. Oof.
So she's just gonna raise her staff again, and the vampire is going to just and kind of melt away into dust. And you're gonna kind of see that she's not even paying attention to the vampire. She strides forward and she's gonna say, "We don't have time for this. Come." And that's Nathaniel's turn. Roll, over to you.
I'm going to move my spiritual weapon down
Yes.
here.
Yeah, I
Just
would
gonna-
say with your perception, you can definitely see, like, them moving around and stuff. She did. Whitewind is in initiative.
Good. She sucks at it though.
Rolled poorly.
Roll better, Whitewind. Roll better.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Right.
You hear, as they didn't realize that this
Was it a kobold vampire? What was that initial sound?
I mean, sometimes you get weird noises out of throats, and these ones.
No, fair. I'm not criticizing. I just think it was funny.
I'm just saying.
It's that Kobold Chieftain from
That particular vampire was half gnome.
Half gnome.
Mhm.
Yeah, could be.
Oh!
Any other actions or movement for you there, Mr. Caulfield?
Yeah, how
10
far
feet
off the
tall.
ground is this? 10 feet?
Yep.
Alright, could I fucking climb up here? 5,
You
10?
can roll an athletics check to climb it. 10 feet of movement, 10 feet to climb it with an athletics check.
Come on.
Yeah, I can say you make it. You make it. You got 10 feet of movement left after getting up.
I'm gonna move right over here and I'm gonna do a cure wounds.
As you make your way to Whitewind. Or roll, but you can... Wait, is it full anyways because of your aura and shit?
No, it's not an aura as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
No worries. So as you reach down and you lay your hands on Whitewind's form, you can see that her fur is matted and bloodied. It appears she's been bitten in many places and drained of much of her blood. Her eyes are barely open, a little roomy and foggy. They're open and they kind of tremble with tears as she kind of glances over, and there's a moment of recognition as she sees you, a very, very weak smile as she sort of lifts her hand a little bit. I and you get your cure wounds in, but she's not looking too good. She's not looking good at all. Anything else for you, listener?
That's all I'm gonna do. That's it.
All right, Diedrich, what you got?
Oh.
Damn.
Dang. I could go and you know what? Do I see the one to the north of me? I figure.
Yes, I would say that you can definitely see them. They're not really sneaking. They kind of just came around the corner and are creeping up the of the stairs and across them towards you. There's no railings on these stairs. It's very flat, open, ceremonial altar type stuff.
If I run and jump, could I make it there?
If you run and jump,
it's
what do you
40.
mean,
Like just run and then jump at this 20-foot mark and just try to.
Are you asking to jump extra so that you can get that extra bit of movement without having to dash? I'll give you an athletic check in order to see if you can do that.
Okay. This is where I roll that one and eat it.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
That would be the best. What do you mean? Nice.
Yep. I will say that you can, with a running leap and a little bit of a flap of your wings, if they're out, are they out?
Always.
Alright. A little bit of a flap of your wings and that running leap, you can get to them without a dash. What's your action and bonus action there, boss?
Oh god.
I want to send them to see Lathander.
Excellent.
So, yeah. Here
God
is
loves to look at vampires.
what it.
That's gonna hit.
And I roll for the other hit too.
That's that's gonna hit too.
All right. So first swing.
God.
30.
Jesus.
All right, it's 30 damage.
And
Jesus Christ.
second swing.
So you
30.
rock this vampire, but they are still up. They're very bloodied, scorched, radianted. Not
Nice.
sure what the correct terminology is here, but you done laid the smack down on them, and they not looking too happy, keen on it. So, anything else? Bonus action? Mario? I don't know what you want to do there, boss, but they're not done. They're just at this point. It looks like you scared the fight out of them a little bit too.
Yeah. Gonna do that. That'll be that.
Got it. Korug. Morgan, you're on deck.
I feel bad for that
I'm in
vampire.
melee range. I'm in melee range now, motherfucker. Tell you what. I'm gonna have some fun with this one. I would like to pull out one of the javelins. May I do that with my free action as if I were picking it up?
She pulled them out already, and they're on the ground.
Oh, okay.
So
Then I'm picking them. I'll pick them both up. Easy.
Yeah.
And I'm going again. This time in melee.
Oh god, it's gonna stab her with the javelins.
Double javelin.
First attack.
That's a hit.
That's 15 piercing.
Fuck. That's hilarious.
Amazing. This is some Ketsy stuff right here. Keep
Is
going.
it dead yet? All right.
No,
Keep going.
This one actually is not even bloodied yet.
Nowhere near.
13 damage.
All right, minus 13. Now it's bloodied. Now it's hurting. You are.
I let go of those. I draw the great sword. I'm frenzying.
Yeah, you stab. The javelins are back in them. You made. So that's gonna hit too. And
16 slashing damage.
16. Yep. This vampire's really hurt. You have made it regret sneaking up on your group.
I'm just screaming the entire time.
That's Korg. Love it. Anything else for you, boss?
No, that's it.
Ow.
Brutus, you're on deck.
Everybody in the group knows Morkin brings a tool for almost every situation. In this particular one, he's going to move 10 feet this way, pull out this fancy-looking chain whip, unfurl it, swing it, latch it on, and just use that to climb up. No athletics checks necessary.
That is correct.
25. Because 5, 10, 15, 20,
Don't
25,
get your heart
30.
out.
Let's see. I can see this one.
I would say.
Can I see it at all? Nope. Can't see
Barely.
it.
No, I would say you can't actually. With the angle, no.
Can I see any of that one right there?
With the pillar, no.
Mm,
Maybe barely. It counts as in half cover or
Okay.
worse, just because of the angle. That one you can see very clearly.
all right. So one's in half cover, and one's not in cover at all.
Yep.
Now I'm going to make some attack rolls. This is going to be fun.
I want to see it.
Morkin's just going to throw his both hands up, and 3 scorching rays are going to shoot at this one over here. Nope. This one over here. So sorry, Korg. 3 scorching rays heading this way, 2 heading this way.
They're going right over my head. I don't care.
We are casting Scorching Ray at 4th level, so we're going to roll 3 attack rolls for this guy.
3 and then 2 for the top. Got it.
Yep.
Sounds good. Hit.
So each one is 2d6.
So 6d6 fire.
Well, that's 21 fire to that one.
That is exactly enough. How do you want to do this as all 3 bolts strike home?
We're just going to walk them from the bottom up.
All right, so the first bolt flies between Korog's legs and takes out one of the vampires, kind of skipping them around, spinning them around in a circle as they lose balance. The second one hits them in the hip as Korog turns around, wondering why someone's shooting past him, and just goes over his shoulder, which you expected because he always looks over his shoulder to the right when he doesn't know what's going on.
Exactly.
And so it takes the vampire in the midsection. As they double over, they start to stagger backwards, and just as they come up enough, Korog's lifting his hands as if to shrug and do the what the hell, bruh? And you take the vampire in the head with your last shot, and they hit the ground in a smoldering heap, dead.
Alrighty.
Go to the top. That was a 20 and a 26, both hit. So 46.
Oh, by the way, the half cover thing doesn't matter. Spell sniper.
That's totally fine. Awesome. So 11 fire damage. Yeah, you Diedrich, a little warmed your wings are as the 2 scorching rays fly right past you and strike. I mean, Morkin has great aim. Like, he is a spell sniper. You guys are very appreciative to have him on your squad, singeing your shoulders as such. Anything else for you there, Morkin?
No. That's Morkin's turn right there.
Got it. So, the vampire spawn. Let's see.
They're having a bad day.
Yeah. This one's going to
Come on up, please. Come on.
Engage and 5, 10. Oh, wrong button. 10,
Oh, can I do my attack of opportunity?
20.
Nope.
If you have Sentinel,
Do you have Sentinel?
No.
he's gonna see that there's other people in this area and go, "Oh no!"
And a pile of ash right here.
Yeah, a little bit. This one. Let's see, how hurt are they?
Like, nah, fuck that.
Okay, this one's going to hop the ledge, see the injured Whitewind, going to see the Broll and the Morkin.
Just
and
fired a
I'm
bunch of
going
things.
to
Mhm.
have them do an intelligence check to see if they realize the situation. No, so they're going to do the dumb thing, and they're going to attack the prone Whitewind twice.
Oh, that's a mistake. That's a mistake. No mercy. Roll,
So
no
here
mercy.
is a claw. That won't hit. Here is a bite. That will hit. Hey man, I don't know. What are we... 9 damage, and her HP is reduced by 9. It's been reduced a lot already, so it's only at 18 right now, and it's now at 9, and it can't go in. So, Whitewind once again hurt as the vampire latches down, and it's like a dog guarding like a toy that it chews on. Like the vampire is like looking up at Broll and Morkin as it like sinks its teeth down into Whitewind, who now awake is like and kind of gasping with it. And the vampire's kind of like tearing and like dog style. So it's kind of a tense moment. At the same time, I'm going to go to GM layer, and I'm going to have this one break cover because they are going to realize the moment. They're going to go 5, 10, 15,
Yeah.
20.
They're like, nope.
30,
Fuck that.
35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
Man.
So they're very much in the other room now. And you can sense that this combat is winding down. Brutus, over to you.
All right. Well, I saw
Come on up,
one.
pal. That chain whip's still there. Come on up. You can just climb right up.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I didn't take it with me. I left it
I
there
knew
for
that.
you.
Sure, I knew that. Yeah, I'll go that way. 5, 10, 15, so 20?
Yep.
25, I think. 30.
30? That's good. All right. Yeah, I will just throw my the produce flame I had. And then I'm also just gonna use my archer on it.
So start
well.
archer and flame.
I'll do the
1, 2.
produce. Yeah.
Boy.
Hit 10.
Bet that one wishes it ran.
It's realizing now as it's like looking, it's like completely hunched over Whitewind's body, and you just throw a flame and it goes starry form. That's gonna miss, unfortunately. The starry form, it like kind of dances to the side and it blasts across the ground, blowing up one of the tiles a little bit. That is your turn though, yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Whitewind in this moment looks to you, Broll, with a pleading, terrified expression, and you get a D12 Bardic Inspiration.
Ooh.
Nice.
And then we will go to...
Wait, don't you have cutting words, Whitewind? What the fuck? You could have stopped that one hit.
There might be something wrong with Whitewind right now.
Yeah, they're...
Spectre, it is your turn.
Does it seem like the queen wants to go after that one? Or just let it go?
It seems it has caught her attention, but as it's fleeing, she's not really paying attention to it. It's like, oh, no, keep going. It's running, who cares?
Okay.
She hasn't really
Question,
turned to address it.
What are your rules for dashing? Like, if I dash and then I dash again, does it double my dash movement or my base movement again?
So, okay, so are you saying like if you use an action to dash and then say used like
a bonus
action
action
or a bonus
action?
If you're using a bonus action to dash, you get your full movement again as your bonus action. If you're using an action to dash, you get your full movement. So you would move, whatever it is, you would get your full movement. So basically, if it's doubled, your base is what, 50 right now?
Base with
50
the boots right now, 100
the
base
boots
right
is
now,
100.
actually.
So then a dash would be 100 more, and then a bonus action dash would be another 100 more. So you can move 300 per turn if you action dash and bonus action dash. And if you action dash again,
Yep.
you can move 400.
Hmm. 5, 10, 15. Do I see that other vampire?
Which one? The one that's up on the like
At Whitewind.
pedestal up there?
Yes.
Yeah, you can definitely see them. Well, let me see. What's your I see your perception. Yeah, with an advantage with the robe of eyes. Yeah, you can definitely see. You see a lot of what's going on in this room right now.
Hmm. How smart of a choice do I know not to go up there when there are many unknown targets if I don't know if they're friendly or not?
Boy, that's funny. We
roll
were
an
thinking the
int check.
same thing.
Roll an
Sure.
int check?
Yeah.
Will do.
We're thinking
I
the
could
same
probably
thing.
get out of there relatively unharmed, but
Are these allies?
just to think about how smart it is.
So you see them and you're like, I don't know. These could be servants of the vampire lord. They seem pretty powerful. Look at that big armored one in front of me. Damn. But also, that one vampire was running away. Are the vampires fighting each other? Are these vampires? No. You see them and you don't really know what to make of them. They don't look like vampires, and they appear to be fighting or something. So it's hard to tell. You can't tell friend or foe, really.
Well, I'll pretty much get out of there relatively unscathed, so... How high is that ledge? Since I'm assuming that's a jump or whatever.
10 feet.
So I have 100 feet and I've moved that. That's 40 movement. I can do that.
It's not a big deal.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go over here, run there, run here, and punch the shit out of it.
All right. So as you all are kind of like grouping up to over Whitewind's body, trying to defend her against this this vampire that's kind of latched onto her, this cloaked figure suddenly appears amidst you and starts wailing on the vampire. Go ahead and roll your attacks. Like none of you expected them. They're just suddenly there's an elf punching in front of you.
Well, I mean, there's no idea if it is an elf, but there's a lot of fucking eyes staring at everyone right now.
Yeah, that's true. My sincerest apologies. I didn't mean to reveal that. But, yes. A cloak
Nah,
of
it's fine.
eyes and a flash of fists.
So
You got 2 attacks on it. That's going to hit, and that's going to hit.
Where's your crit? Jeez, come on.
Oh, no. 6 and a 6. So
12 damage. Radiant.
Yes, it is. This vampire is already thinking, how is the sun underground? I thought we got rid of that thing 400 years ago. What is going on here? Why does it hurt so much?
Take another bonus action attack.
Is this for like a step of the wind key fueled attacks, or is this for flurry of blows?
Oh no! If I take an attack action, I can make one unarmed attack without using anything.
Oh, cool. Well, then there you go. And that was a hit, and you did 8, and that it did damage. Ouch.
And then I'm gonna fucking go. So that used roughly around 60 movements. I still... 10, 15, 20, 25.
Alright, you didn't disengage, so they're going to take one opportunity attack.
At disadvantage.
Oh, okay. 12 is going to miss. So they kind of claw
Oh
at
yeah,
you.
it is.
You just come up and go, boom, and then run away, and they swing back at you, and they definitely do not hit you.
Julio, and this is where I stay.
All right. After your turn, it's going to be Nathaniel Treeblight. And she is going to just walk past. She's now going to come into the room, take in the scene. And we're in combat, so you guys don't get free insight checks. Okay. She's going to keep making her way this way. And you will hear a bit of laughter from down south.
Mhm.
Ping to ping, ping, ping.
Oh yeah, come on. Come on. Who's got the bow?
Korg does, I believe.
I forgot I had it.
Yeah,
But
you've
yeah.
got the bow.
As you see Lady Thornbriar sitting
Shit.
on this ledge up here,
Shit, you're right.
watching.
You... Watching.
That's
Right.
within 150 feet.
Yeah, you better just keep staying there and watching.
And that's your turn. Roll, over to you.
I'm gonna go on over here to Whitewind, and I'm gonna cast Greater Restoration on him.
All right.
Oh yes, most wonderful. You see and feel and sense this exhaustion, this pervasive, just bone deep weariness kind of melt away under the touch of your hand. The warmth of the sun kind of pushing through the cracks of the earth and coming out of your hands and melting away this necrotic stupor that had been put on Whitewind. And she definitely appears better in this moment, more alert, more aware. Her smile, her voice a little less crackly as she looks up at you, and she's still actually, I guess, she's not grappled. She was just bitten once, so she's not. She's still on the ground. It's not her turn. So yeah, but she's looking a lot better with Greater Restoration. What else you got?
Hell yeah, I'm gonna move my my spiritual weapon up here. Yeah,
Yep.
exactly. It's gonna make an attack here.
Do it.
It's not looking good.
Dad's gonna miss, unfortunately.
Fuck.
Yeah,
Damn.
Can I add a d6 to that?
you can.
Oh!
It'll hit then.
Oh yeah, shit, my bardic inspiration as well. Oh well, there you go.
Yeah, you don't need it.
With the 2, it's in. That's a 10. Oof. All right, so this vampire is looking rough
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's
as it gets
That's
clocked over the head by the scepter of the sun. You
Bonk.
hear another cackle issue from Lady Thornbriar. Diedrich and Korg, you're on deck, followed by a Morgan.
All right.
Form up, buddy. Form up.
I suppose I will go and get to here, but then I'll dash action so I can get to here.
Good man. It's almost like he knows what Theragat's about to do next.
Yeah.
It's like my team can read my mind. What is this?
Anything else for you there, Mr. Zurich?
Nah.
Gotcha. Korg-san.
The whip is still there, by the way.
All right.
Yes, the whip is still there for climbing purposes.
As you are the last one up, please bring it with you.
So, I ask the party, do I use the arrow of slaying?
Oh, God.
Absolutely.
We promised somebody was getting that arrow of slaying. Do we want to use it on her or save it for the big guy?
That's what I'm asking.
I think we save it for the big guy. I think it would be fitting.
I will
For
say
him.
a free insight, since you're questioning it and you're not just doing it. She is very obviously not hostile. She is
Yeah, no,
just-
she's just
I
enjoying
did
the
pick
show.
up on that.
she is
She's
just
enjoying
doing
the show. She's like, wow, these guys are actually kind of good. Too bad they sucked when they were fighting me.
I'm so hungry.
Oh, cool. Babe.
Delicious.
Anything
All
else,
right.
Korg?
Well, for now, I ain't gonna shoot her. I'm gonna move right here.
You
Can
see
I?
an elven lady in elegant black robes with gilding and green highlights, and she looks down at you with an imperious gaze. But
Is that gaze hostile?
her eyes slide past you quickly, and she seems to only be looking to the raised dais. She does not appear hostile in any way. She appears
Got it.
dangerous to be. Like she's one of those magic people, but
Mm-hmm.
Anything else?
I will hold an attack with the bow. Just wait. I assume I picked up the arrows, yeah? Are we even tracking ammo?
You have the one vampire slaying arrow.
Is that
Oh,
the
that's
one
all I
you-
get.
Is that the one you have up?
That was the one arrow that she wouldn't eat.
Yep.
Oh, fair enough. Okay, then I'm just gonna pull out my great sword, and because I think I can see this one. If this one comes at me, I will attack this one because they look
They're
like
running
feral.
the
Yeah.
other way. Yeah.
Never mind then.
Fine.
All right, then I'm just gonna chill out.
Cool. Morgan.
To walk up here, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Happily. Fail.
That is definitely a fail. Morgan's gonna raise his right hand and say, "Get away from my Whitewind," and flick the vampire spawn on the head, and she's getting first level Thunder Wave. Bye.
Yep. Was that 10 feet?
Yup.
All
Just
right,
flicked right on the forehead. Get away.
10 feet is how much damage? Oh, they'll make the deck save though. They land on their feet, but they take the 3 and fall off the thing, and they're now on the ground. So yeah, anything else for you on your turn there, Mr. Theragan?
He's gonna stand and look down imperiously.
Ooh, well then, if that's how we're going with it, go ahead and roll intimidation.
Oh, good. Oh yeah, I'm so good at intimidation. 15.
The vampire turns and flees.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Someday, that look will be passed down.
And with that, we can end combat because there's no one else that's hostile right now. So
And
I
we
will
can
remove
take a
all
quick-
turns. And we can also take a quick break.
Yeah, I
because
want
we
to
are,
Okay.
we are more than halfway through. So when we come back, combat is over. Whitewind has been saved. Vithenial Treeblight has appeared, as has the mysterious Spectre Skywarden. And we will get
and that
back with the party with what's happening next.
and that freakish lady with a overly large stomach. What has she got? What is she? A bag of devouring with legs and hands?
No, she's a halfling.
So
I will have you know, dear
The difference is in name and nothing else.
bitter-blooded man, that I am the chosen one of the
oh,
great Lady Sanguinarius, and my
please,
stomach is bottomless.
Fuck.
Please spare me.
Mm.
That could be
We
taken
can
as
ask you when we get back.
that could be taken as begging her to spare him, or just like, oh God, please spare me the self-righteous act. Oh,
Yep.
come
Could be
on.
either. All right, let's
As soon
let's
as
try and be back in less than 10 minutes because we'll have an hour
Yeah.
left at this point. So
Yep.
here,
as soon as combat's over, I'm deactivating my boots so as to not waste the duration.
I'll
fair.
be right
You're
back.
done then.
Coffee time.
12 seconds off the timer for that. Since I was only using it
Where
for
are those boots?
12 seconds total. Boots of speed,
Nice.
which is great when you're fast as fuck. Like me.
Fast as fuck, boy.
Oh yeah, if I was a mini boss, you guys would be fucked several times over. But I'm not, thankfully.
Same.
I am probably the worst to go up against you as a player character. Anyways, I've rolled a lot of nat 20s.
You did.
Holy shit. So how'd you like the introduction to Spectre?
Pretty rad. You threw a bunch of nat 20s in there. It was pretty rad. It was exciting. You and your potentially 400 movement, which is pretty insane.
Not
Insane.
4 way. Maybe.
It do be.
Yeah, I do have a potential 400 movement. Anyways, yeah, I did waste my ambush maneuver though. But oh well.
That's alright. What maneuvers did you get?
The ambush one, I can roll 1d6 and add it to my initiative or stealth checks. And I chose initiative.
Is it from a fighting style or is it because of
Fighting
Battle
style.
Master? Nice.
Fighting style.
Nice.
Yeah, I didn't know if I was gonna be a mini boss or an ally, so I just kind of did that to freak you guys out. Like, don't fuck with this bitch.
Oh yeah.
You can't hide from her. She has eyes in the back of her head, and arms, and everywhere, really.
Oh no. Not the eyeballs.
Oh yeah, no, there are. She has eyes everywhere, literally.
Ooh. That's exciting.
At all times, mind you. The eyes can never be closed.
Does she have to use a lot of eye drops?
They're not her eyes, technically, but no, I would assume maybe. I don't think so. I do not think so.
Okay. I'm looking at your stuff. How do
You
you?
looking at who?
I'm looking at your stuff. What do you
Mm.
have advantage on your perception from? Is that a racial thing or is that?
Nope, that's the robe, and the robe's even more terrifying of an item than the boots of speed. But that's for another time.
That's pretty rad.
Surprisingly enough, the robe is only a rare, but it's absolutely busted
Yeah, it is.
in the
Has
right
the-
situations.
Yeah, invisible stuff. You could see into the ethereal plane.
Ah, you know of it.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
looking at it right now. That's insane for a rare. That's ridiculous.
I know.
you you can cast daylight with a robe. That's
I have
insane.
I have the equivalent of True Sight.
You do. You do. That's insane.
Yes, yes it is. This should not be a rare item, but here we
No.
are.
That's all right though.
And mind you, I have the alert feat, which means with this robe on, I can never be surprised, whether I'm unconscious or not.
That's true.
Because I am
Dang,
constantly watching everything.
that robe can backfire. Be careful.
Yeah, don't cast a light spell or a daylight spell within 5 feet of me.
I feel like if someone casts eye bite on you, it has to be like at advantage because you have so many eyes.
Oh no, I
Eyebite-
am blinded
no,
for 1
that's-
minute
That's
if you do
not
that.
that's not what eyebite does.
I know.
Eyebite is it's a weirdly named spell because you think it would be like a blinding spell, but it's not.
Would a blinding spell be extra effective
not work.
on you then?
No.
It would not work. Nope.
No.
They are constantly open.
So I want to bring up a point of order. If our Haunty Pigeon is here.
I am here.
Okay, is Bryn here? No? Alright, so anyway, point of order. I believe it's canon at this point that this entire team has fought together enough for Korig to know that they cockblock him and his kills all the time. Just constantly, like he's like, this one's mine, and then someone else just swoops in, takes the kill, and keeps going. He's like, God damn you.
He
Makes
doesn't
sense.
like it, but he puts up with it. His main role is to tank, not to kill, but he does just a good amount of damage out.
He sits there and he's like, "Oh, I want to kill one," and we've never let him kill anything.
What's your AC, by the way,
Gotten
Astron?
some kills. 18.
Oh, cool, I have more than you.
What's yours?
20.
Nice.
We try not to let him get any kills, but sometimes
Every once in a while, a zombie drops.
Yeah, every once in a while, like something that's really weak, he just gets a hit. He's like, this was disappointing.
I just realized something. I could get a 24 AC right now.
Save that for the big fight. I hope we get another long rest because I burnt a lot of magic.
Give me a short rest and I'll be ready to go.
Actually, you know what? I've still got all my third levels, all my second levels, and 3 of my first. I'm not doing too bad on spells. Because I spent one turn going, I'm going to cast Chill Touch. That makes sense.
I haven't even shown you guys the full capabilities of her yet.
If someone were
She's
to
a
cast...
fucking monster.
I would say that you haven't seen what Theragat's capable of, but you were here to see a wall of fire surround Whitewind. And just, nope, you don't get to hurt Whitewind anymore. Get away.
If someone were to cast haste on me, I could get a 26 AC.
I can't cast haste, but I can cast the opposite of haste on our enemies.
And slows an AoE.
Oof.
Oh, Bryn, we were just talking about how it's canon that 95% of the time this team has cock-blocked Korg's kills.
Love it. Yes. Korg is like the slaying king. Like he's so small, and you guys are like, nope, you don't get to kill today. Nope, you don't get to. He's like, Mah! That's why he's always so angry.
He gets little guys that are disappointing to kill, but big things usually one of us will like.
He tanks them and does damage, but doesn't get the kill. Yep.
Just like that one vampire. Is everyone back?
I'm assuming everyone's back because I've heard most people's voices. You can go ahead and ping.
I'm good.
I'm going to begin anyway. So, Lady Thornbriar hops down from the kind of rise there and just very slowly takes steps forward. It is rather impressive to see that so many of you made it down here.
No thanks to you.
Oh, well, it wouldn't be very sporting if I just let you walk through my home. She stops at the foot of the steps.
Yeah.
I know she thinks I can't hit her, but if I can even glance past the pillar.
You see her leaning past the pillar to see you, and she smiles and waves like a little polite little wave.
There's no smiling here, only sunken eyes and exhaustion.
Just gonna creep my way up here to join my party.
What do you want, Lady Thornbriar?
As Vithenial Treeblight kind of walks up, she and Lady Thornbriar see each other, and go ahead and roll insight. Anyone who's paid attention to the arrival of these new ladies.
Just a little busy. Occupied on one.
Oh boy, insight. My
There's
plus one wisdom does so much for me.
Okay.
At least you have a +1.
Diedrich and Broll. Brutus, Diedrich, and Broll. You will notice that Lady Thornbriar is staring daggers at the endowed elven woman with the regal demeanor. And the for her part, the elf has a rather icy disposition back, but she kind of glances past and heads up the staircase and moves over to Whitewind. And seeing that she's okay, you can see that the elf woman breathes a sigh of relief. And the two kind of huddle together. And most most of you, like all of you, know Whitewind, other than Spectre, maybe, because Whitewind is a really, she's one of the like founding members of the order. She's one of the Four Winds. She's sung the praises of the order. She's driven recruitment. She's like the beating heart of the order. So y'all know her. None of you know
Who the
this
fuck is
elf
this?
lady. But those of you who rolled insight well enough, so again, Diedrich, Brutus, Broll, you sense an almost motherly tenderness from the elven woman as she kneels down. And Broll, for your part, you can definitely tell that she is using some sort of magic to either determine the health status or heal Whitewind. And after a moment, it does look like Whitewind is looking a little better between your combined magics. The Lady Thornbriar standing there at the foot of the stairs watching, and after a moment, excuse me, you may not be in my house anymore, but this is still very rude.
I am so tempted to have Spectre just flip her off, but I know better. I am so tempted, because I don't listen to that bitch.
Without looking up, the elf woman will say, "Begone, demon. This is not your home, and you know it." And you'll hear along, well, of course he'd tell you that he died in. And she'll lean against the steps, and there will be, as if an invisible wall holds her in place. She's leaning up against the wall, the steps, this invisible barrier, and it appears that she is not able to enter the temple of Distam because she was not invited. So,
We could attack her and she can't do shit.
yes, so
She probably has magic.
she kind of glances at all of you, and suddenly a little smile appears on her face. And I am going to have to roll 1d20 and go, you know what? Unfortunately, Ark is going to fail the charisma saving throw against the charm effect. As
Not a
she kind of
spell.
crooks her finger. No, it's not a spell. As she crooks her finger and says, "Oh, little owl, here, come here." And wherever it is that Ark is, on someone's shoulder or like on like a torch stand or something, was not really paying attention.
Brad, real quick.
Yeah.
Is it a magical effect?
It is not.
Damn. Never mind.
Is it a magical effect when vampires do it? It's like a racial undead effect.
Let me take a peek at
That's
just
actually a good question.
random.
I'm fine either way, but is it a magical effect?
If it is, Ark has advantage. He's
Against
in my circle.
this magic or
Not
be
gonna do it,
charmed.
Yeah.
No, he's fucked.
Yeah,
Can I chuck
that's unfortunately.
Can I try to
Beg.
calm emotions at him? Does that work?
No, that's not gonna
Press
do it.
effect.
I don't think.
Unfortunately, no. As the owl flutters down to the petite little halfling and lands on her arm, it appears quite content, and she says, "Ah, this is just what I wanted. A little bird that I can. Well, you all have a great night." She kind of does her little traipsing walk back and forth, and she's talking to the bird and like boots it on the beak.
Guys, do I do it?
Man.
Answer
And,
quick.
you
Answer
do you.
quick.
Burn her, motherfucker!
You
Do whatever you
Yeah.
want.
She
Me.
disappears.
Fuck! Just
Oh, you should've
before
done
I
it,
was I was about to rail her with a fucking magic missile. I don't have Dawn anymore. It's a shame.
Ah,
It's really a pity that I used up my 5th level slots. I was gonna burn her with it.
I was hoping for it because I wanted you to see. Anyways,
See her reaction.
yeah, exactly. Order of the Raging Zenith. You are here with Whitewind, an elf lady, and a cloaked person. Spectre, you are going to receive some messages as your queen sometimes does. I'm also going to have to ask everyone to make a wisdom saving throw, except Spectre.
Is this a spell?
Everyone add 5.
Just curious. Just curious if it's a spell.
It is not.
Oh,
Everyone adds 5.
I got an at one, so
You guys did great. You guys did
13.
great.
Yeah, fantastic.
You
I'm
guys
so
did
good at it.
amazing. Okay.
It's so good.
So Brutus, you alone will sense a little bit of a probing at like the corners of your mind. Just a gentle like sort of pass over like your emotions, your sort of like mental state. Not probing, doesn't really get any information other than just like a really good read of someone. Like, oh, you seem like you're chill right now. Sort of,
Right.
The rest of you don't sense anything in particular.
Nope.
But I am going to now send a message to someone.
Yeah, we're here to kill Chiller's before he becomes unkillable.
So you too have heard about this ritual that he has planned. I wasn't aware that there were so many members of your order left. She glances down at Whitewind.
There are.
You should have come to me for help sooner. And Whitewind back. The elf lady looks distressed as she sees the somewhat less lustrous Whitewind.
Would I recognize this Whitewind?
How old are you again?
400 and
Yes,
70
you would
something. I
probably
believe.
know at least some of the more famous members of the order. Among them would be Whitewind. You'd probably know about Silverwind. You probably don't know about the Winds, right? You may even know a little bit about the founder, Otheander the Razor, but no one's seen that dude in hundreds of years, and most of the order is new people. So it's been a long time since you've seen, but you definitely recognize Whitewind.
There really aren't that many of us left. And less as we go through this place.
Spectre, you see the queen sort of glance at you with a little bit of a side eye as messages come to you.
Spectre will nod and say, I'll come back once this is all over.
She nods to you, and she looks down at Whitewind and says, I trust you are going to see this through. And Whitewind kind of glances up and nods her head. And with a very, very lamenting, deep, sorrowful sigh, the elf woman kind of like puts her hand on Whitewind's shoulder and leaves it for a moment and pulls it away and says, then Godspeed. And then there's one last message she sends to Spectre before she gates out, and the Thenial Tree Blight will disappear.
Bye.
Wrong button. There we go.
Well, we're at the precipice, I think. Why do I get the feeling he's watching us now?
Sure, he's been watching us the whole time.
Good.
Yeah, you get the feeling that you're being watched. I mean,
Oh, yes.
obviously you didn't kill all the vampires. They're not coming out at you right now, but you can I won't even have you roll anything. You know that you're being seen, and since you entered the bounds of this temple, you definitely get a feeling that you're in a place where things are happening. And for those of you who haven't noticed the river of blood a little bit north of where you are, there is in fact the strong smell of copper, and you can kind of hear the flow of blood coming off of these the trickle of like fountains. I'm actually going to open up some of these areas that you would maybe have a look-see at, as you see these literal waterfalls of blood coming down in some of these.
Oh, I need a drink.
Yes, indeed.
You should move quickly. I don't think
Walk
any of us want
over.
to be here.
Walk over here and pick up my chain whip since nobody picked it up for me.
That's right.
Roll that fucker back up, stick it on my
Pick up
hip,
your own toys.
take out my orb of time, and is it morning, afternoon, evening, or nighttime outside?
It is nighttime. Almost morning, though.
Oh, jeez. How long have we been down here?
Hard to tell. You haven't been paying attention to it for the entire time.
We could have been in that maze for hours beyond the sleep, and we wouldn't know.
Well, should we move or?
Yeah, I think it's best we get out of here. Whitewind, will you be able to come along with us?
She slowly pushes herself up and nods. I
Can't speak.
She kind of glances to either side, looks down kind of sheepishly, furball, and then looks up, shaking her head. Wait, let me sit her up.
Magic.
Are you trying to find out what's wrong with her?
I am.
Go
I
ahead
think
and
it's
roll-
magic.
Yeah, go ahead and roll perception or something. No, sorry.
Arcana?
or medicine, one of the two.
Try Arcana, 18.
Doesn't appear there's anything magically wrong with her.
Or physically.
No, she seems to be injured, but that doesn't seem to be the reason why she's it's hard to tell at this time for you.
Curse. I don't know. Damn.
I will dump 5 points of lay on hands because it would cure a disease potentially.
Oh,
So I will do that.
That might do something, it might not. She was hit with greater restoration already. Oh, are you mind linking with her, Pearl?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
I'll ask her what's wrong since she can't speak. I use my accent so she can talk to me.
oh. Is she able to telepathically speak?
What was that? Can you guys hear me?
Oh, now we
I hear you
can.
now.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. No, I couldn't hear you guys for a minute either. Okay. Mind
Oh.
link.
Yep.
You are able to hear Whitewind's voice for the first time in a while. Bro, thank goodness you've come. They wouldn't stop biting.
It's okay. You're safe now.
It's been days. Where were you?
We were on our way here. I'm sorry it took so long for us to get here.
She kind of like looks to either side. Where Silverwind? Where is everyone?
And most are gone, Whitewind. I think it's just us.
Her mouth just kind of hangs open for a minute, and it's hard to describe the feeling of loss of someone who helped found an organization and recruit almost every single person who's ever been a member of that organization, be told that almost every single member of that organization is now dead.
Ouch.
And while you see a bitter determination and resolve kind of work its way through her, kind of make its way up her spine, there's something broken there. And you sense there was something broken already. Maybe that's why she can't talk. But that knowledge, while it may have hardened something, it broke something else. So she can walk, she can move, she can talk to you like this, but she's not doing too good in many ways. In the distance, you can all hear the chanting, Chellerish, Chellerish, Distemp, Distemp, Chellerish, Chellerish, Distemp, Distemp. Seeming to grow.
Oh, I hate
It's entirely
name.
possible that something may be happening further.
We need to move now.
The faster we can get to Dustam, the faster we can end this.
So
Yeah.
I do believe this will be easier to handle the minions afterwards.
I don't know who you are, but if you're on our side, we're going to kill Chellerish.
Your
Yeah.
babysitter. That's it. Let's go.
Fantastic. I love babysitting strangers.
all right, so I
So
don't know
do
which
I.
direction y'all want to go in, but
That's the question. Where is the obvious path would be
I will reveal the entirety of the map, assuming that you spend any time investigating it. And as you travel through, you will find some vampire spawn hiding in different areas that, as you approach, scamper away.
I wonder why.
Basically, you can take pot shots at them and try and kill them and corner them and stuff. I'm going to write it off as you just slaughtering them because you're so powerful and incommensurately they're so weak. There's not a force strong enough to stand against you in this area. So I'm just revealing it to give you the run of it. You see a massive pool of blood over on the side there. Otherwise, though, I'm gonna go for a swim. Otherwise, though, the rivers of blood, if you have detect magic up, they seem to be carrying some sort of magical pulse, some sort of energy.
You
is
know
in
what?
The blood rivers.
You know what I want to do? I have an idea. It's a little crazy. Hear
It
me out,
appears
Red.
the only way through is the way that Spectre and the Queen already came from. So, but yeah, go ahead.
Damn, I don't have it on me. Never mind. I was gonna. Does anyone have holy water?
I'm afraid I do not.
More than one way to get holy.
I can make
Cleric.
some.
Yeah.
It would
Make
take
some.
me. Let's see how long it would take.
Shall
How
I
long
advance
does-
you down the only path
Instantaneous.
that matters?
Oh yeah, make some holy water. My water
th-
skin.
There we go. I'll cast. I'll do ceremony and cast bless water from the water.
All
Do you have
right.
the silver powder to do it and such?
Probably.
I believe you need 25 gold of silver powder to cast ceremony. So if anyone has 25 gold worth of silver powder, now would be a good time to provide it for this service. I do believe
Boy.
someone has some, but I'm not sure who.
It might be somebody who has, spells that require things like that.
Well, let me go ahead and move you to the next map, since again,
Yeah.
you won't find anything of value here.
Yeah.
So
My plan was
we'll
to
move you
taint,
to here.
to quote unquote taint his holy blood water with some actual holy water, just to see if we could fuck his ritual up a little bit.
Ooh. Keep that in your back pocket, Chief. That's pretty fucking boss.
Big brain.
Yeah.
I have holy crossbow bolts.
Chuck
Those
those
have
in
holy water on them.
So go ahead and please drop yourself on the that's true. Bottom end there. So as
I'll
you
check.
enter this area, the chanting has gotten so loud, and in fact, as you come around the corner, you see the source of the chanting. It appears a large number of looks like just convicts of some kind have been chained to the pillars of this place. And that's the wrong thing to copy paste. Yep.
Oh, hey! Haven't seen these guys in a while.
Yeah, that's right. So you see that they have been chained to the pillars, and their chains only let them go about 10 feet, 10 to 15 feet or so. And as you hear the chanting from them, but as you walk up, you see them kind of scamper back from where they are crouched down at the river, drinking from the blood river, and they scamper back almost fearfully. But those that remain are chanting the name continuously. Challenge, distant. You hear more of it echoing from the hallways to either side. Apparently, there's even more people in the various directions.
Why is the softest guy in the group in front of everybody?
Who knows? Who knows?
Okay, enough of this.
This is quite a disturbing room, I must admit. I do not like the rivers of blood. It is off-putting at best.
At best, it is off-putting. That
I'm gonna
is
take-
very true.
I'm going to take out one of my spell scrolls, and I'm going to cast non-detection on myself through it.
Okay, you are not detectable at this time. Excellent, simply excellent. So let's go ahead and.
Wait, didn't somebody pick up silver coins?
Possibly.
Hello?
Wasn't me.
Yeah, we did in the maze. Somebody
So
did.
Spectre, as you step forward, since you are leading, it looks like you see two hallways leading to either side. I'll just go ahead and reveal them a little bit. So like there's some hallways there. I'm going to go ahead and reveal that there's just an empty room here and an empty room here, because that just makes things easier for you to know that that's the case. You can't see these like upper levels to the left and right in this main area that you've passed because they're up ledges. But as you get into this main area, you're going to peer through and you're going to see that there's a wide open space. Wide open space with lots of blood. So I'm going to reveal a large room.
Oh boy.
Go ahead and get your zoomies out. Boom.
Oh, the man himself.
Well, sort of. That's not him.
Go up.
It is him, but it's not.
And as you enter the room, you hear the sound of a pipe organ playing.
Oh, fuck.
So go. Anyone want to play that Ganon? That would
Oh.
because it's just
Do they have it?
If you can find it. But something menacing and pipe organ. But as the squad walks up, you enter the room. I will pull up my story. So, you enter the room, and it appears that up across this 10-foot wide moat of blood, up a 10-foot, it looks like actually it's a 10-foot ledge above a 10-foot wide moat of blood, and then it's another 20-foot ledge above that, because look how many staircases it takes to get to that top dais, right? Yeah, it's that first staircase. Yep. So it's actually, I'm gonna reveal the side stair rooms. It's 3 staircases, so it's 30 feet up. Yeah. So that's actually also a 10-foot waterfall of blood and a 10-foot waterfall of blood here, and then here. So like, there's just a lot of blood in the room. It tastes like pain. So as you kind of walk up, you see the shadowy figure seems to be not standing at the organ, but near the organ plays. And what do you do? He's not really responding to you as you enter the room.
I'm trying to get the song, but I can't hear it.
I don't think I see through illusions.
Does anyone see through illusions?
No.
Are you kidding
My
me?
robe's broken, but I don't think it's that broken yet.
Excellent. Then everyone, please roll perception checks. Oh, great work. Good stuff.
Give me
Investigation.
Ooh.
I have to
You
keep
need a
track of.
D20, not a D10.
Yes.
Yeah, ignore the D10.
What are we
I
rolling?
don't know what.
Perception?
Perception.
I'm super good at that.
Oh, more
Perception. I thought you said investigation.
You will see the. Oh my goodness! So you guys just,
Go higher.
in general, no one. Yeah, y'all look up and you see just a shadowy figure standing before a pipe organ, and you hear just a bit. The pipe organ playing. You hear the Chellerish, Distam chanted from the throats of these very haggard-looking souls all around you. Thank you. That's perfect. And as you step up, you finally come. And he steps away from the organ and turns and walks to the edge. And before you just get in there.
So did I see what he really looks like?
Yes, in fact, let me get it up real quick.
Fuck yes, finally.
I just remembered I had an advantage on perception checks, so I actually got a 19.
Roll again. Oh my goodness, it's in the folder still. I'm gonna have to GM info. Right. There we go.
Oh. This is good.
All right, so this is who you see as they throw back their cloak and reveal themselves to you.
Oh shit!
Why does he look like a vampire would look?
It's almost
this
as
is-
if
I don't know, man.
This is
I almost think this is a
definitely-
vampire hideout.
This is
So-
definitely the fucking organ music that's playing.
Knights of the Raging Zenith, you have finally come. And I'm gonna actually ask Spectre and Brutus to make history checks.
Shit.
Brutus, you recognize this person.
Okay.
It is Not Chellerish Distam. This is
of course not.
This is the betrayer of the order, Rogar Goldenwind.
You son of a bitch.
I knew it would be one of the wins.
No, we haven't seen him yet. I knew it.
Rogar?
Ha! Brutus. You and your ilk, I thought you had all died. That brother of yours working on a farm. The noble Barringtons reduced to peasants.
You'll pay for this, you know.
Pay whom? My lord is taking care of me already.
Enough.
Spectre's gonna look at them. Friend of yours.
No. I don't make friends with monsters like that.
Perhaps once allies. This Goldenwind.
Allies once, but why stand for a failing order when you can join everlasting undeath? Lord Distam has been a far better leader than Silverwind ever was, or Othiander before him. You all are so weak. Why not join me in undeath as vampires? The Lord Distam, I'm sure he'd welcome all of you.
Kid talks a lot of bullshit.
Each time he says Distam, you kind of hear a lull of like, Distam, colors, Distam from the kind of thralls to either side, and Broll, Spectre, you kind of sense them. They're kind of crawling towards you, inching a little bit closer. The chains holding them to their pillars, growing more and more taut as they creep across the ground. I'm just gonna say they failed their stealth because of the clinking, but they're kind of creeping on you a little bit.
Do I do it, guys?
Whatever it is, yes.
Do
When
it?
in doubt, yes.
Real. Spectre's here to keep you fucks alive.
Oh,
or
where
at
was
least
that
try
laugh
to.
from? Hold
You
on.
That's all.
You hear a peal of laughter, and it kind of echoes throughout the large chamber. You can't place it, but you see Rogar kind of glance up, a smug look on his face as he looks kind of across the vaulted ceilings to the left, to the right. I see. I have made you wait long enough. And as it appears, Rogar is the only one who can see the approaching whatever it is. Actually, you know what? I'm going to say whoever has it.
I'm casting sea invisibility.
So you will see. I'm going to have a perception check from Spectre and Morkan then.
I can. Okay. Because I can't see invisibility naturally.
Yes.
13. It's tricky.
Perception check at advantage.
Yep. Okay.
Well
With
done.
a 23.
Point him out. Point him
You
out.
are actually the only one who can see it, but it's going to be fast. It's going to be not something. It's moving so fast that it's not really something you can point out. It's going to kind of like
Oh, shit.
come out from like here and like fly across the room and kind of, it's like running across the walls, and it's just fast. It's fast. It's kind of flitting from place to place. And Rogar seems to just lazily be watching it with, his eyes just kind of rolling around. And then it kind of arcs up and then down. And then there is darkness for a moment.
Oh! Damn!
I can see. Actually, can I see through that? I may not be able to.
I am just gonna say that
I know one
cannot.
guy who could see through it, but he's
I know
not
one guy
with
who
us.
could, but he's not with us, so
He hasn't been born yet.
he has not been born yet.
There's no way! There's
Yes.
no way!
The halfling fell vampire lord Chellerish Distam stands before you.
Wait, what?
There's no
absolutely.
He's straight out of
Oh,
Looney
yeah.
Tunes. I love him.
I've lost all
Guys,
the intimidation
okay,
factor.
guys, we have to kill him in the most Looney Tunes-ass way possible.
I am not falling for this,
We
Brad.
need, the only thing that's gonna be falling is the Acme Anvil. Come on!
As he smashes down into the ground, there's an explosion of shadows, and they cascade and fill the room and scatter. And suddenly you see him standing there, one hand upraised in a claw, as if in victory, the other wielding a sword that, kind of like Korg, is probably a little too big for him. Welcome, foolish knights of the Raging Zenith.
Oh,
As he sees that there is a little bit of a lackluster reaction,
yay. All done.
what? That's it?
That's it.
He waves his sword at Rogar. You're impressed by him? What about him is so different from me?
He looks the part.
You see this him lean forward. In what way?
You're too bright. Hurts the eyes.
Right? He glances up at Rogar, and Rogar glances down at him, flashing like a brilliant smile. Just like a suave vampire king would. And he's like, ha
Please tell me you're not the one who's driven us to the brink of annihilation.
You spend 400 years hunting a man and you don't...
No.
I should have done with your wretched order long ago.
Maybe if you'd ever shown your face, we would have known it.
You're telling me this is the guy Cayman's been looking at all this time,
This
too?
is the guy that's been
This is
tormenting
the guy.
Cayman. Oh god.
That is correct.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Oh,
I don't understand. Why are you so intimidated by this man and not me?
who is anybody here intimidated by the traitor?
I raise my hand.
You're kidding me, right?
This Tim stamps.
I don't
his
know,
foot on
he
the
actually
ground.
looks kind of
What about
scary.
me?
I slowly
Yeah.
lower my hand.
You look kind of like a joke.
He raises his hand, and he casts Finger of Death at Morkan Thuragad.
Counterspell.
He casts Counterspell.
Oh,
Ah, wow!
damn.
I got nothing to. I can't
So please
counterspell
make a
his
con save.
counterspell. Yeah, con save. Oh boy, I'm great at these. 13. That aura thing is a +5, right?
I'm gonna say it's not enough.
No, it's not enough.
So that's 78 plus 3.
Yeah, hit me with it. Let's see it.
Ooh, that's low.
Yeah, it
48
is.
necrotic damage.
Average, just like his height.
Are you making a joke about Chellers to Stem's height?
Nope. Fuck that.
No, we learned from this mistake, guys!
Alright, that's...
So after casting the spell and then just kind of with one hand waving away the counterspell with a counterspell, he glances down at Thuragad, who's doubled over in pain, and he says, "There's plenty more where that came from. If I'm not enough for you. Golden Wind, take care of these fools."
Oh,
he flutters up.
that's...
And
Right.
with a flash of darkness,
Yeah.
disappears.
Sick Lady Thornbriar on us, then hit me, then sick this traitor on us. I see how this game's being played.
As Distam is already gone, hearing what
I
you
know.
said, Rogar was watching the Distam disappear because he seems to be able to track him. And then he turns and with a grin he goes, "Haha, you've met Miss Distam. Very good then. I see you are much reduced."
Still more than enough for you, I think.
Ah, very well then. Let us see if you can put true to that claim. And he heads backwards and
Does he?
Yeah, he's gonna start running away. And he is fleeing.
Let's see.
and
How
as he
far
does
is
that-
he?
As he does that, the thralls are gonna kind of surge forward and start trying to grapple you.
Magic missile.
Are you just gonna magic missile each of the thralls around you?
I'm just gonna blast every single one of them that are right around us. So
Okay.
That
Do
would
they
be
have
level
enough-
2.
I'll be swinging at anyone near me too.
yeah, that'll be level 2 magic missile. I don't mind. Pop.
They're trying to grapple us?
Yes.
Oh, they all just die?
Yeah. No. If you hit them, they're gonna die. Very
Very quickly,
bad AC.
apparently.
I literally don't have to do anything. I just stand there.
No, you
Like
all
they're
just
gonna do anything meaningful.
You all just stood there, and Morkin's like, this.
Alright, well.
Probably follow.
Yeah, how are we I have it.
Gonna cast Mage Hand, grab my immovable rod, hover it up here, click the button with the Mage Hand because Mage Hand's awesome. Take my Chain Whip of Climbing, whip it out, and latch it onto the immovable rod.
I guess we're crossing.
I'll just swing over
Yeah, you're able to swing over without much
and
trouble.
then send it back for somebody else to swing.
I also swing over.
Without much trouble, the party is able to cross. The thralls are afraid of you after you slaughtered the ones that reached towards you, but as you get too close, if you're not paying attention, they all start to creep towards you. So it's kind of like I don't know what you want to do to get around them, but
Chain Whip our way up.
all right. So you're able to climb up quite easily. I'm also going to bring Whitewind in because
Yeah,
she was
recover
with
my
you guys.
rod, of course. Recover the
Yes.
rod.
Yes,
Oh, Whitewind's here. Great.
I finally had a chance to use my cool thing that I wanted to do.
That's pretty
Yes.
nifty.
it's pretty. It's
Yeah.
a cool thing for climbing.
Yeah, I do
Really
have-
useful.
Yeah,
10 out of 10.
tool for every situation. So, I guess.
As you search
follow-
around, you find that
Oh, that
Golden Wind has
bastard.
fled.
Of course he has, the coward.
He
Which way did he
the
flee?
yellow
That's the-
belly of Golden Wind.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
You're not sure which way. It's a left or a right decision.
You know what? Do I have a spell slot for it? Nope. Can I recover a spell slot for it?
For what?
Oh, I can.
I could probably just find him if we want to take a quick rest. You know,
I'm gonna
I feel
Go up and
worse.
yeet these out of existence.
I feel worse than usual.
Anybody up for a short? Anybody up for a short
If
rest?
you
guys?
wish to take a long rest, I
What are you
can
trying to
do
do?
watch all night. I can
Short
take care
rest.
of watch all night. If you
Short
wish to
rest.
take a short or long one.
short rest.
What are you trying to do?
Arcane
Which one?
Recovery.
Yeah, but for what spell?
I do have
Locate
a
creature.
level of exhaustion by now, so
Oh, yeah, locate creature, because then I can
Oh,
just
gotcha.
follow him.
Guys, take a long rest and I'll take care of watch for the night.
A long rest? Are we really doing a long rest?
That's
Oh,
up to you.
I don't think that's a great
If you guys
idea.
want to do a
I don't
long
think
rest
so
in a
either.
room full of like thralls that are watching you in
I
a
mean-
temple where like you're being watched and there's
I mean, I can-
vampires about.
I can just do the bubble, but we could be surrounded by vampires within 8 hours. I'm just
Well, then it
saying.
could just be dispelled too.
Yeah, that's the other problem.
I think that's not a great idea.
What do you guys
Yeah.
want to do?
Short. Hey, Distam, I hope you don't mind if we take a short break. We've been down here for a while now. Gotta ask them.
Over the
Ask the
course
man
of
of
the
the
hour, go ahead and do your short rest stuff. Over the course
boy.
of the short rest, you spend an hour kind of sitting here. The thralls, they're very warily watching you. I'm gonna. Oh, Diedrich, are you attacking them to kill them?
Yeah, I just deleted them out of existence.
Oh yeah, no. I'm just gonna say they're all dead. If you can,
God.
whichever ones you attack are dead. There is no way they are surviving that.
Okay.
There's a lot of blood on that sword. After a short rest, you get your short rest stuff. You know,
Oh my god.
you feel a bit of tension in the air. There's a magical pulse kind of along with the pulse of the blood. As you go deeper, it seems like the magic is getting stronger. There's definitely something going on with this blood.
Alright, we will
Roll.
recover.
With your telepathic link with Whitewind, she grabs your shoulder at one point and kind of tugs on it, and you can hear her. They took Ima. I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know where.
Oh shit. That's
Say
not.
Are they using Ima as an infinite pool of blood?
They took Ima.
She glances at you, Thurgad, and nods slowly.
Well, because girls.
Yeah, it's okay. That's really bad.
May I ask who is this Ima?
Ima doesn't die.
Sucks for her. If she can't die, then she's not in my concern.
Well, that's the thing. She's all of our concern. Where are you, Golden Wind?
Yep, I've seen him at least once.
You have. So at this point,
With
leaving
him?
that room, either left or right, you will eventually come across this chamber.
All right, this is a boss fight room for sure.
Following the
No.
trail of Goldenwind into the chamber, you see that these large waterfalls of blood coming down into these big pools as you go up higher and higher into the chamber. As you enter the large opening, like the large sort of open
where
area
are our
sort of-
tokens?
Oh, you would be in the bottom middle,
Okay.
and you would just kind of head up through this area. You're not going to encounter any resistance. There's no one here. It's silent, other than the sound of the organ still playing, and the chanting of the thralls. Which I forgot to drop them here. There's 2 of them chained to each of these pillars. So you're going to continue to see them.
Back off.
Jellers, Distam,
Oh,
Jellers,
for the love of...
Yeah, so you
Oh,
don't
yeah.
need training to sense that there is magic.
Oh, yeah.
As you head farther and farther and deeper into the room, heading up stairways, and I'm gonna stop, making them because we're walking past them. There's more of them in here. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, we know. There's a lot in here.
I'll eventually drop them all.
Oh dear, this is
Come in here,
not.
and you see a chamber to either side with blood pouring down the steps, and sort of
Coming in here, flowing under, down to here, flowing down to here.
Yep.
Wow.
Actually, oddly enough, as you enter the room, Brol, you'll be the first to notice this from where you are. The blood coming this way is flowing upstream and into here from these rooms here. And it's the same on the other side.
That's exciting.
You see above this this pool of blood here on the raised dais in the middle, you see a portal floating, swirling, some etheric place on the other side. I'm gonna drop it real quick.
Do I sense our boy,
Who?
Golden Wind?
It appears Golden Wind has gone
Not on this
No.
plane anymore.
no longer on this plane of existence.
Not in the ethereal plane either, correct?
Not in the ethereal plane either.
No.
Go ahead and roll some sort
Cool.
of check to check what kind of portal this is.
Oh yeah, this is my thing, right?
Whatever it is you want to roll for.
This makes me nervous.
Yeah, this is definitely a plane shift. But to where is the question? It's plane shift, right? Some kind of plane shift. That's the obvious step. Where does it go? I don't know.
Probably to the
With that
shadow
Arcana
fell?
roll, you can tell that this leads into the astral plane.
Oh, fuck no.
Fuck.
However,
Oh, what?
However, there is a barrier keeping you from entering this portal, and it appears the barrier is currently being fed as well as powered by the blood surging up into it from the side rooms. With the 21 Arcana, you can tell that something blood related is
I'm gonna try.
making this portal happen.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna take one of my holy crossbow bolts that have been dipped in holy water, and then dip that into the blood and see what happens.
The holy water burbles and fizzles away like it's boiling hot, and the bolt is no longer
Okay, so I have
a regular crossbow bolt.
19 holy crossbow bolts. Do I have any that can do structural?
Everyone roll perception.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep, perception. Where's our boy at?
$25.
Yeah, you guys are rolling well enough that I'm just gonna give it to you. With that, you can hear screams and cries of pain from farther below. It sounds like enemies are approaching. And now the chant of "Challenge, challenge, this time" seems to be more of a drawl, as if through long dead mouths that don't know how to articulately speak, less than through animalistic mouths that have lost any semblance of culture, like these thralls. Let me go ahead and get the right tokens as
Yeah, I'm
The
pulling out one of
undead
my
begin
scrolls.
to march on this chamber.
Yeah, I'm getting one of my scrolls out. So happy I get to use this.
What enemies will we be facing?
Find out next
Massive
time.
Gigantic zombie!
Yay! Gigantic zombie! My favorite enemy. Actually, all undead are my favorite enemy.
I mean, you know.
All monsters are my favorite enemy.
That thing. Fuck is that thing?
A giant zombie and a blood
Big
plague
skeleton.
zombie.
It looks
It's
like.
not a blood plague zombie. Blood plague isn't around yet.
Not yet.
Oh boy, this is gonna be a hell of a fight.
Bone dragon. Let's go.
Oh man, boy, he's bringing out all the stops. He really wants us dead.
So,
I'd
you,
say
you
so.
sense a large number of zombie skeletons and greater zombies and
That's
bone
the only way in,
elementals
right?
and a skeleton. No, there's
Look to the sides.
There's
I
multiple ways
see.
in. There are choke
Let me.
points, so it's sort of a stacked tiered defense depending on how you want to do it. But in any case,
We can also narrow them down to the 2 staircases, though the big
Oh,
ones
I
would
can.
still
I
be
can do
dangerous.
better than that. I can do better than that. Don't worry, I've got a plan. Like always, I have a plan.
So I'm going to place them, and that's where we will. Let's see. As you kind of sense them coming up the stairs, you guys have a chance to kind of run to defensive positions. Yet at the same time, the mystery of these blood pools remains unexplained. You have several moments, it seems, as they are slow moving.
Yep. No.
Help us step in the front.
No. Back up
What?
a lot. Both of
I-
you.
Back, you say?
Back up. I've got
All
a
right.
scroll in my hand. And that scroll is going to wait until I see the first guy starting to come up.
All right.
I've got
so
a
you guys are
plan.
just taking defensive positions and not. All right. So as you kind of take defensive positions up there and wait for the enemies to come, you sense a thrum of magical energy in the blood portal behind you. Something's going down on the other side of that portal, and it's getting to a point. There may be some way to stop it, but without putting some effort into that, you might be out of time. So with enemies approaching from the front and a portal behind,
Yep, I'm going to do it.
what are you going to do?
I'm going
We
to do
got a
the only
spike
thing.
growth.
Hold up.
Where's the spike growth?
Oh, right here.
Hold up.
Okay, perfect.
I'm going to do the only thing I know to do, and I'm going to take that scroll and I'm going to cast Wall of Fire 60 feet right along here and just burn all the blood up.
All right.
Before that happens,
Oh,
you notice a extreme pain in your side.
huh?
Come back.
Huh?
Oh,
As the hallway. Come on. You can
Morkan
do it.
Thuriged, as you lift the scroll and start to mutter the required to cast the spell, you feel a sharp pain in your side and glance over to see your friend for over a dozen years now,
no.
the paladin and knight
No.
Yes.
Diedrich von Zurich.
No.
And at this point,
Yep.
you notice a black shadow billow out of my normally radiant, vibrant,
Son of a bitch.
holy light. And my wings peel away to reveal skeletal black wings as you see my sword embedded into your body.
Yes, and as it embeds, you see the shining length of the Holy Avenger greatsword ripple, and where light shone from it before, now light is sucked in, and shadows weep from the edge of the blade as it sinks into you, and the Holy Avenger has become the Holy Desecrator. You hear a peal of laughter. Long have I waited for Silverwind's blade to be mine. Finally, you will all suffer. And beneath Von Diedrich,
Oh, God.
a billow of flame and shadow, and suddenly he is astride a nightmarish steed indeed.
He stabbed me?
Yes, he stabbed you.
Roll damage, my friend. That sword hits
Oh.
hard.
It does.
So it's the
Oh,
same as
man.
normal. It's the
Same as
same as normal, but it's necrotic instead of radiant,
Oof.
but only if it hits a living thing, meaning
Oof.
not undead and not construct.
Meaning me.
Meaning
Oh,
you.
Meaning
fuck.
you.
Meaning me. You picked me to hit first.
So it's,
Wow.
it's only going to be one hit because it was as he moved opportunity range. So yeah, you're going to take 32 damage though, 14 slashing and 18 necrotic. And I guess since it happened while you were casting your spell, go ahead and make a concentration save to be able to continue and finish casting the spell.
DC 16, which spell?
DC 16. So the spell on the scroll shrivels and kind of just bursts into flames as you stagger to the side. The necrosis of the blade kind of dripping from you. You're already like now 15 feet away from it as you stagger, and everyone can kind of take in the scene as Von Diedrich, Diedrich von Zurich, normally a paragon of light and a knight of the Raging Zenith, a follower of Lathander, has turned on the party. And with that, you see the hordes of undead beginning to push their way through the spike growth and come in through the side tunnels. And that's where we're going to end the session for tonight.
Oh,
as the
God.
party
That's not
is
good.
betrayed from within.
That's bad. I'm so, you son of a bitch. You stabbed me. How could you?
You just happen to be the guy doing the most important thing at the moment.
Yep, you were the guy doing the most important thing at the moment. Absolutely.
Wow.
Here, let me just try and. Oh, nope. Ow, ow.
You want to know what the worst part is? There was a possible chance I could have prevented that if I was more careful. But anyways, because I knew to be suspicious.
You know what's funny is
Very beginning.
The moment he turned, I'm alert, so I knew the second he betrayed me, and I still got caught by it.
You were like, wait a minute, that's weird that he's over my shoulder. Oh, ow.
Yeah, when did he get?
You see, like, he didn't get surprised, but he definitely hit. Was it? Well, was it a? Does a 20 hit if you shield?
Oh, fucking right, it hits.
Okay, I didn't know if you were at 15 and maybe or like 16 and maybe you could have shielded with.
God, I wish I could have shielded. If I had that, boy, that would have helped. Man, he just took out my only way to put an end to this bloodstream.
I mean, you guys haven't even checked the chambers, so I'll just say that. But
he got me.
Here we are.
I'm gonna so glad I
roll the camera down real quick and show just the general assortment of monsters coming up the way.
I'm so
They're
glad
not sized correctly. Next session they will be. But yeah, that's about where we start. We're gonna roll initiative at the start of the session and
murder our friend, who is not our friend anymore.
Yeah, I'm gonna end recording.
And you know what? You guys were scary.